Hello. Is it working?
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
I hope it's working.
Oh,
Everything's
hi.
all weird.
What's up, everybody?
Things are a little weird.
Hi.
Hi.
What's weird?
Welcome to the Blind Way Podcast, where I think everything's working.
Yeah.
We'll find out in a little bit.
I'm watching chat for them to tell me that it isn't.
We are at the cave,
So am I.
everybody. I mean, of course, I was here last week, but now it feels real.
Yeah.
Now it feels real.
Yep.
Does it?
And while we do have this like layout with the quadrant here, I can actually see you guys. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, I got used to it.
Now we all have to wear pants.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I hate it.
All right.
Let's just go back home, not wear pants. It's much easier.
I was okay with it.
Technically, don't have to wear pants. I've been saying this since the beginning. We don't have to.
Do we not?
No.
What happens when you have to do squats?
We should have like a box we go into to do it.
The box.
Yeah, like a squat box.
A squat box?
Yeah.
Get into the squat box.
No, not a squat box. So how's everybody out there? Podcast land. This is fun.
What's wrong with my hair? Someone said my hair.
What's wrong with your hair?
Oh, it's high.
You had poofy hair today.
It is
tall.
high.
You had
I got a
incredibly
shower
poofy hair.
yesterday, and when I woke up this morning, it was like poosh.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh.
My hair always does that.
So now it's just like tall.
Yeah.
I've got mask beard going on.
Mask beard. That's
Yeah,
that's
me
a
too.
hard thing to deal with, man.
This right here. It's bullshit.
Because yeah, I mean, if I
What
have
is-
it, if I have it down enough here, then I have the it doesn't seal around here, and I know the seals and shit don't really matter because it's about just keeping your droplets in or whatever. But I have a real bad problem with fogging up my glasses.
Yeah. It's
You know,
really
to
bad
the point
when
where I just want to go get COVID, so I don't have to worry about not seeing.
You
Or,
need- you need-
or
What?
contacts.
I've never even thought about getting contacts.
I can't
I was like, God damn, I should get contacts.
yeah, I can see it on your face. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
know,
really-
but could they get used to this? It looks
Yeah.
weird, doesn't it?
I mean,
you just
yeah.
do it when you have to wear the mask, I guess. I don't know.
I would
feel like
still
I
see
feel like
less
I
of
look
your
weird.
I
face.
feel naked.
I look weirder with
How
that.
do I look? I
forehead
can't.
looks
I can't
bigger.
see how I look.
Does my forehead? It looks
people like me?
bigger.
Yeah,
That's not
somehow.
possible. Does it look? Does my forehead
I know
look bigger?
because it like your-
glasses?
Your eyebrows are defined when you wear glasses, and when you take your glasses off, it's like you don't even have eyebrows. So, like from the top of your eye to your hairline,
Yeah.
which is far, it's like it seems so much further.
Which is far.
And he's
And it gets further every
he's
day.
an honest friend.
What?
No, I just feel like if I don't have my glasses, I already don't look smart. But my glasses add like a little bit. People are like, hey, he could know something. But if I don't know anything,
Do I look like I
And
know
then
anything?
You look like you can't see. Like a musician right now. It's great.
Rude.
He's a musician.
But like, I have like this permanent mark where my glasses go. I mean, my hair's long now because of the quarantine anyway. But like,
Yeah.
when I take my glasses off, like at night, and I look, I just have these like fat rolls into my head from the hours
glasses?
of glasses. I'm like, I gotta get rid of that.
It's like when they
How
did,
many fat rolls do you have from just one arm of glasses?
You'd be surprised how many you can get.
It's like when they dig up
At
people
least two.
and they can tell if they were married because there's like an indentation on their ring finger.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
is permanent. Goes to the bone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we're back at the Wave Cave.
We're back at the Wave Cave. Today
We've
was,
been-
or this week has been a solid week of.
We've been slowly
Getting some stuff
working on
done.
trying to get more and more of it kind of back into a thing. It's been a thing,
Yeah, it's been a thing.
but we're working on it, guys.
Yeah, it's a weird time in Ohio here. Retail just opened back up, and I haven't gone to any retail places yet since they've done that. But
I mean,
I don't plan to.
I've
Other
done-
than it, like,
I really didn't shop
Groceries.
anywhere before anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to go to GameStop and stuff a lot,
Yeah.
but I've done more stuff digitally now lately.
Sure.
yeah, me too.
And then groceries, of course, I need. I can't not have food, and I can't digitally order. I can't get digital groceries. You know, like
You can order groceries on Amazon,
I
but
mean,
like the delivery
could,
times are
but I'm not gonna
crazier
rely.
now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rely on that.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, I need some milk. You know, let me order some of that.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to find milk. You have no idea what you can do with milk.
No idea what I could do with
don't
milk.
know.
What are you? What?
Trying to transition.
But no, I mean the only place I really went retail wise in a long time would have been
Uh-huh.
like Lowe's to fix my house.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
Which-
Yeah, me pretty much too.
Melanie, speaking of fix my house, Melanie was shocked the other day because the other day her and I were sitting on our computers. I think I was going to try to mow the grass. There was a day I talked about how I was going to mow, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
And I said that my lawnmower broke and I couldn't get my weed eater started and all this stuff was going wrong. Eventually, we just hired someone to do it and they came later. But that same day, I was still dressed and I gave up and we were just playing WoW. And it started raining. And while it was raining, I just heard like the rain falling on like my deck and stuff. And I was like, well, fuck this. And I got out and I got dressed and went outside. And Melanie didn't know what I was doing. And I went outside, and what I did is I got a ladder, and I cleaned all my gutters because I just kept hearing the rain falling out of my gutters, falling on my deck, and it was pissing me off. I'm like, I never get this when it's not raining because I don't think about it.
Yeah.
And when it is raining, well, it's raining. I'm not going outside.
Go out
I said, fuck it. I'm going outside while it's raining, and I'm gonna fix them. So I went outside. I fixed all the gutters. I came back in. And I was like, why the hell are you wet? I'm like, I've been outside. I've cleaned the gutters. She goes, what? She was surprised.
Was she excited?
Yeah. And then we had sex. No, we didn't do that. No, we played more WoW. We played more WoW. That's what we played.
No, when it's raining is the best time to clean your gutters because all the stuff that leaves behind, like all of it gets washed out.
Yeah, it was crazy because I grabbed it and then like I was worried that it was gonna like, it's the gutter to the gutter going down. I thought it was gonna be all gunked up, and I moved it and then just went. And just started going down I'm like, Jesus, it works. All right, wow.
Yeah, I mean,
and I just cleaned out the rest the best I could. The worst spot was there's one spot in between my house and my garage. And I'm just grabbing it, just chucking it behind me. And behind, like, it's there still right now. Just all this shit that was in my gutters is just thrown onto the side of my garage, just plastered onto it. Just
you're like onto the side of the siding and stuff.
I want to attempt an Aaron joke.
Nah.
So what you're saying is the best way to get Melanie's mind in the gutter is to go out and clean your gutters. Look at the smile. He's thinking like, I would have said it better, but it's not bad.
I'm sure. Yeah, there's a joke in there somewhere that could work.
I don't understand how you were able to see outside in the rain with your glasses.
I don't know.
Where at?
Weren't you like Nedger?
No. What? No, I just went out. Actually, I think it was DeBaba sent a picture of me what I was wearing, and they were making someone made fun of me with what I was wearing. I said, you can't make fun of this. Jackie Chan wore this exact same outfit in Rumble in the Bronx.
Which one was it?
No, I was wearing like blue jeans, and then I had on it's like a
sleeveless
black
tank
shirt that still has a collar on it.
Oh.
And I'm like, Jackie Chan wore the same thing. I'm like, I just don't have the arms yet. I'm working on it. They're coming.
Yet.
One day.
Yeah, get Jackie Chan's prime arms.
Yeah, I need to.
You get Jackie Chan's arms now.
Did I tell you guys about watching Jackie Chan with my kids?
I don't remember.
We were watching some Jackie Chan, and I think we were watching. I forget what we were watching.
Yeah.
And we're going through talking about like different things, and like Jackie Chan, a lot of things, everything. He liked to do a lot of real stuff. Not a lot of his stuff was CGI.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like, oh, is that real? I'm like, yeah, that's him doing that stunt. And he took off his jacket and stuff, and it showed his arms. And like, is that real? I'm like, damn it, man, they're so impressed with this guy's arms based on me. And like, yeah, those are real. They're real arms.
They're
Right
their
there.
standard.
Their standard is so low.
Yeah,
They think
they're fake, right, Dad?
they think a
I've
man
seen
that is
Hulk.
in shape is fake.
I've seen the Hulk. I know that's not real, right?
Yeah.
This is like, yeah, those are real arms.
That's funny.
So
They haven't
so
been watching
good.
enough wrestling. That's the problem.
Not
What it
enough
sounds
wrestling.
like over here.
maybe we need more wrestling.
Yeah.
I guess.
Hey, with doing the podcast like this, it really feels like I'm being judged. Like you guys are like in a row over there, granted 6 feet apart, but it's like
It's like you're
I'm
being
like
interviewed.
applying for something, or it's the Inquisition.
The
Feel weird.
Inquisition.
It could be.
That's what this
I
is.
imagine if there was a Blind Wave Inquisition, you would be on the panel of judges.
I would be in the judges any time I could, probably. Yeah.
You're probably in like the most comfortable position, being opposite of all of us, because
Yeah.
you only have to turn your head like 30 degrees to see all of
True,
us.
but for me specifically, turning to face Rick is my no-no zone. I don't look this way. I turn my whole body and go this way, Because
you,
I just
you
I
turn
don't
your
use the
head and
side
it's
of
a
my head.
no-no zone?
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
It's like blue steel.
What? Are you laughing at the no-no zone thing?
Yeah.
No, that's my no-no zone.
Yeah.
When was the last time that was said?
In like third grade
Yeah.
public school, probably.
All right,
You would
so
know.
so this week, how's everybody's week? Rick, I want to hear about your week.
Well, we can start with Chapter 9 of Final Fantasy 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played it, but it is the Don Corneo section. So if you
Yes.
played the original game, you know what that is.
Nope.
I've never played the game, but of the few things I know about the game, that is one of the sections I know.
Yes. Have you seen it at all?
I've seen the old version. I haven't seen any of the new stuff, other than maybe a clip or two of its voice actor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You should watch his performance. It is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
There is a dance number in the game that is pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Now, I'm pretty acclimated to Japanese wackiness. So I don't think I was quite as affected as maybe some other people would have been by this. Because I've seen some pretty crazy stuff in Japanese anime video games and such. But this was pretty wacky. But I loved it.
Yeah.
It was the perfect kind of tone for the whole section. Because at first, when it was coming out and it was being remade, I was like, well, they probably can't keep that in. Because that is never going to work with people actually saying any of those lines. Like, it's something that's fine if you read in a decently translated, like, from Japanese to English sort of thing.
Yeah.
Looking at these cartoony sort of graphics. But looking at these realistic graphics and actually hearing these lines, this whole thing is going to fall apart. It's going to be too terrible. It's never going to be in. Well, they kept everything in 100% the way it was, and it worked better than I could have ever imagined.
That's crazy.
That's great. I'm so happy for you.
Did it work better than the original?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely better than the original.
Yeah, Shane literally called
That's
me
incredible.
when he experienced that to tell me that what you just told me, you know? And I remember being like, yeah, I still don't know what you're talking about. That sounds great. And then, but the enthusiasm in his voice is the same that you have in your voice here.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I love that people love things, and I can really tell that's a game that people just are really passionate about. It makes me feel like I missed out on a certain part of my life because I didn't play it. But it's always one of those things I have in my head. I'm like, I can go back and do that one day. I don't know.
Yeah, Shane and I talked for about an hour yesterday.
Yeah, I'll say yesterday, like, we saw Shane because it was me and Eric filming like Flash Legends, and we filmed like a bunch of stuff. So you guys didn't have to come in. But Shane came in and was like, "Where's Rick at?" Like, oh, he didn't come in. Like, damn it! I want to talk about Final Fantasy. I know what party got to yesterday. So yeah, he was excited to talk to someone about what he experienced and what it was like.
There is one thing that I will spoil. So there's a mini game for squats in it, right?
Don't you play that like every stream?
Exactly. In Blind Wave, I am the squat champion.
Wow.
So this mini game was nothing. You have to fight against multiple different opponents, and the greatest opponent, he does 40 squats in 90 seconds. Like, I could do that. So I did. I did it in like less than a minute. I was very proud of myself because that guy's jacked. I'm not jacked. But I can do squats.
But
better
you can
than
do the squats.
Yes.
Nice.
Wait, so you did squats faster than that guy did squats
I did.
in the game?
Yep.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
he's like bulked up a lot, so he's like squatting more, right?
I didn't even have squats redeemed for me. I just did them.
You just did them, but then you
Like-
checked them off later, right? So you didn't have to do them later.
You madman.
I got squats this week because of freaking Dark Souls. Because one was because I killed little mushroom kids.
Huh?
Well, there were mushroom kids running around, and I'm like, hey, look at these mushroom kids, and they weren't doing anything. Well, oh, okay, I guess they're all right. And then I went and found Mushroom Mama and Dada, and they were just assholes. So I killed them. So I killed their kids.
Jeez.
Not just the men, but the women and children too.
Well, they were awful. I tried. I was like, oh, okay, it's all right. And then once they started walking to me, and he's really slow. I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's not bad. Maybe it talks to me or something. Maybe it's going to tell me some about these kids that are just running around and stuff. And it punched me and took almost all of my life in one punch. I was like, Jesus, okay, now I got to fuck this guy up.
Yeah, and because of his sin, they all had to
I wasn't
pay.
going to kill any of them. But then I didn't kill all the kids. I killed several, but not all of them.
So you didn't, in
We're
your
very
mind, you
Old
didn't commit
Testament with that.
genocide.
I mean, they were just weird mushroom creatures.
Gotcha.
I
Well, I see how your week was good.
I
as well.
killed a few. Then people gave me squats because of that, and I also fought a dog.
Yeah.
Fought and killed a dog.
Gotcha.
So people were
Okay.
mad at that too.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't kill all the kids. Some of those kids can grow up. They're still okay.
Did you ever figure out the lore about that dog?
No, I don't know what I'm allowed to like dive into lore wise or what's told to me in the game later or. So far the lore doesn't seem super direct of like, here's the story you're getting. So
Yeah.
I don't want to dive into too much. I know the name of the dog, and I know that it was like at a gravestone because that's where I met it. But I imagine the dog protected this grave who maybe was its master, But as to why or why he died or it died or why it wanted to kill me, I don't know. But maybe I find out. Maybe it tells me later on. Maybe it doesn't, and it's lore I have to search for. But I don't want to look for it and like be spoiled on future things that maybe I'm going to find out later.
I understand. It's like us and having any question ever in a reaction series, and we can't look it up.
Well, yeah. If we're watching Flash, there's not lots of times I'm like, oh man, I wonder who this guy is. I wonder if he's in the lore.
Sure.
And I go and I look at the comic lore, and now I might know the story going forward of Flash or something, So I try to be careful with that. But no, I mean, I've been trying to take things, chat, Chad got me one time because I just saw a guy who was like, I've hit a couple people by accident that were good people, and then I'm like, I'm sorry, and I went and I repent and paid for my sins and my transgressions, and all was well. And then if they don't make me repent, then I must not have sinned. So
that's the crux of theology sometimes.
So I went up there not intending to fight anything. If they fight me first, I'm fighting them back. So that's the way I went with it. So there we go.
So if someone tries to like start a fight with you in a bar, you just go straight to get your sword out or your spear and just lethal force?
I mean, I guess I'll have to at that point. Depends what he came at me with. You know?
I mean, the mushroom punched you.
That mushroom punched me, and he deserved it, and I don't want these other mushrooms to turn into that, so I had to stop it. Huh. I was looking for the greater good, and I took their shit. They had a chest, and I took everything that was in it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to use it.
No, not now. They're dead. So, but no, yeah. So Dark Souls has been fun. I've died some ridiculous ways, and I've died some frustrating ways, and yeah, it's been one of my fun things.
I've been doing that with Half-Life 2, but I hear I'm not supposed to die as much as I do. Whereas you're very on track for...
I don't know. I don't know if I'm above or below average right now as far as like how many times I should be dying on my first time going through, but it's been fun.
Yeah.
I remember dying quite a bit in Half-Life 2, so you're not alone.
Yeah. I've died a lot. Like at one point, there was a time on last Saturday where this squad kept like just coming in to this group where I had to like set turrets down, and it was almost like a castle defender in a way, you know? Mm-hmm. And one time I got down to I was like a 3 HP. All my turrets were down, so I didn't have any like defense, and I had autosaved. And I pretty much had to finish this wave of fighters by like killing one autosave, dying, killing another one autosave, dying, and just scummed it the whole way to the point where I'm like stuck in a little like closet. And anytime someone would go in front of me, I just shoot him in the face with a shotgun and save. It was the best. It was the best.
Oh my gosh, that's so cheesy.
It was so cheesy.
I remember playing, what was it, Hitman?
Yeah.
And you're like save scumming playing Hitman. And meanwhile, everyone else is like, we're going to make it through one try. Here we go.
I have nothing to prove to myself. I just want to get through the game. Oh, man.
The other thing that had happened this last week is I debated, because it was on Netflix, and I was trying to think of how old I was. And me and the family, some of the family, they dwindled out as we went through, watched Ace Ventura Pet Detective.
Oh,
and I'm like, I watched this when I was younger. Like, this came out in the 90s, right? Like, I wouldn't have been very old when I watched this, because by 2000s, I would have only been, like, 11. You know? Like,
sure.
So, and they made a cartoon about this. So, I watched that with the kids a little bit, and it was fine up until the point whenever the woman wants to reward him for the dog.
By sucking his dick.
Yeah, but you don't see that.
You don't, but it's heavily applied.
But it's like, her head disappears, and then you hear zzz, and Kanan's like, did she take off his pants? I'm like, well, maybe his shoes. I don't know.
Maybe he's got zipper shoes. Wow.
So some people kind of like left throughout, but Leon wanted to watch the whole thing, so I finished watching that with him and stuff. And there's a few moments when things are happening that I'm like, maybe they won't ask questions. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's fun. Me and Melanie, for the most part, are pretty like honest with things when they ask.
Yeah.
You know, we don't do like, the stork brings a baby and it appears, you know? Of course, we can't do that when Leon's seen her belly grow 3 other times since he's been born.
Yeah.
So there's got to be some information out there. But yeah.
It's always an opportunity to learn more.
Yeah. I keep looking for like old shows and movies that I watched when I was a kid. I'm like, I wonder what my kids will think of this. So we watched like the old Ninja Turtle movies.
Yeah.
And we watched like... we started watching some of the Jackie Chan stuff because we watched a few of them. They're like, oh man, this is really good. I like this.
All kids should see that.
Yeah, Jackie Chan's great. I love it.
Yeah.
You know, so
you get the Jackie Chan Adventures, the cartoon.
The cartoon, that was so good. So I don't know. We did Roger Rabbit and Space Jam, which those ones were fine.
Yeah.
But I'm getting to some like, man, I remember loving this when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll love it too. And I'm like, damn, I watched this when I was a kid. I look at things so different now when I'm an adult. Like, the kids are like, I want to go play in the woods. I'm like, fuck, they could die out there. But I used to play in the woods all the time. I didn't die.
I used to camp in the woods.
You know?
I would like just be out there all night, and I kept thinking, like, man, no one came to look for me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like, what was wrong with my parents?
Like, man, he's being awful quiet in his room.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's weird, like, being on the other side now. I'm like, damn, I did some stupid shit when I was a kid, though, but no one seemed to care. I don't know.
Nobody found out about it.
So, I don't know. Aladdin cartoon. Is Aladdin cartoon out on Disney Plus yet? It hadn't been on Disney Plus yet.
It wasn't when I looked for it.
I've been waiting for it.
Yeah.
Is it new or is it the old
No,
one?
it's the Aladdin cartoon that came out back in, like, I don't know, 2000s. Mm-hmm. I loved it. I used to watch it
Is
all
that
the
the
time.
one that Shane's always talking about?
Yeah.
That's like better than 2 or whatever.
He says about Timon and Pumbaa, too.
I don't know about that one.
I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, I get you. But yeah, I don't know. Those have been some of my highlights of the last week or so, and maybe a few other weeks that I forgot
Sure.
things on.
Yeah.
What have you done, Calvin? Nothing. That sigh is like, I don't know.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Fought with my landlords about the basement flooding some more. That's about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he just coming down there with buckets, just pouring water in the basement?
No, I'm doing that.
And then you're complaining about it?
No, I'm not dumping water down there, but I'm bailing water out of the basement so I can do my laundry.
That is funny.
Oh, man.
Dude,
Akasan just
yeah,
raided
say hi
us.
to Akasan. What's up,
Akasan.
Akasan?
Man.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome, guys. Hope you guys had fun with whatever Akasan was playing.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing.
He's
what
been doing a
time
lot
is
of
it
Animal
there?
Crossing. I know that.
It's got to be late.
Got to be
Early?
late there.
I don't
No,
know.
early.
Yeah.
They're behind us.
I don't know which time it is.
Yeah, they're behind us.
But yeah.
Let's see. This week for me, the best time I had was we take Obi to the park, and he goes fucking nuts because everything's a new experience for him. So anytime he sees another dog or a person or a squirrel or a tree, he just I gotta run at it, and he does this. Like, you don't really walk Obi, you kind of just hold him back as he struggles to run as fast as possible the whole park, you know. So what we try to do is we try to get the energy out of him. So Jancy got him a 50-foot leash.
50.
50.
Is it like a
What's the
cloth
point
leash or
of
is it
even having a
retractable?
leash?
It's like a cloth leash.
Yeah.
We go to the middle of the park, and
he just-
I can throw the fucking frisbee far, and he can get there. You know.
Yeah.
And like yesterday, it was the first day we took him out there to do it, and when he was done, he like usually you have to like rip him away from the park because he's not done now. You know. But this time, he was just like, he was fucking. We did it.
Yeah.
We exhausted the puppy. You know. So
Ladies
that
and
was-
gentlemen, we did it.
Yeah, it was literally the best part of my week because it was so much fun.
Also, he's having to drag that heavy leash behind him the whole way too.
It's not too bad. It's like a
Thin nylon.
It's like a nylon, but it's not
Yeah.
too thick.
Do you do the retractable ones?
No,
I remember
we don't
having a
do those
dog when
ones.
I had those
Yeah.
are great. Just
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and then it pulls you too. It's like Jesus. But yeah, we used to
So
use those a lot.
that was just so much fun. Anyway, that was my week.
That's it.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Rick, how was the rest of your week?
Wrestling,
Pretty
right?
excited that they're remaking Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2.
Yeah, I
What?
did see that. They are.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't hear that.
They're trying to
they're
faithfully
remaking them.
Thank God.
make it.
Because
Oh
I
my
watched the trailer
gosh.
for it the other day.
it looks
Pretty
incredible.
faithful.
Dude, I
it
used to-
might not have Darth Maul in it.
I used to play those games all the time.
Yeah.
They made Tony Hawk Pro Skaters HD, which was an abomination.
Yeah, well, the thing that was is like as they would make new Tony Hawk Pro Skaters, they would try to make them more realistic, the transitions from animation better, you know, and no one wanted that. They just wanted what they played, you know, and
Yeah.
this is what you played. It's recreated levels. They're doing as much as they can to get the same music. I mean, regardless of the license.
Same music, same professional skaters.
what?
Same skaters, and the most important, like they want
Tony.
it to feel like. No, that's not even the most important for me. Like,
even
they
the
want it to
most
feel like that gameplay, you know. So not trying to make it as real as possible. They want you to be able to like, you know,
Do
just,
crazy
like,
ass shit.
Do like the snap transition from doing this to grinding, you know. Like they want to keep that feel. So
It is going to have a few new things, such as online multiplayer, new tricks, secrets, and expanded skate park creation tool.
yeah.
Oh, that's good. I like making my own skate park. We used to
Yeah.
make things play tag. Did you play tag? You had
yeah,
to
I
like
believe
run
so.
into each
Yeah,
other
yeah.
and tag them. But we make a tag park. Where it was
Sure.
like dodging and running and escaping and stuff. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
I think it was on Tony Hawk Pro Skater, one of them.
Didn't
It was
Tony
like-
Hawk back out of one of the game? Didn't they cancel like Pro Skater 4 and decide to make like 2 mobile games or something like that? And he didn't want to.
No, they made. They made 4. I think.
And
I think they
5.
made 1, 2, 3, 4. Then they made Underground,
Underground 2.
Underground 2.
And
Like they
then-
made a lot of Tony Hawk, so they didn't just back out and make.
And then
it
there was
mobile.
Tony Hawk Ride, which had the physical board.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, the best one
Dude, I
was.
stole that from GameStop when I worked there one time.
Did you?
Well, that guy was punished enough.
Well, I guess, but no, you know how big it was a skateboard. He
Yeah.
stole a skateboard out of GameStop. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And we went back and we just didn't. It was me and the store manager there, and we did not see him do it. And he grabbed it and he set it up in a spot, and then he would talk with us and he looked around and he left and snagged it and held it in front of him. And you can watch in the cam and you can see when he moves it at one point and sets it in a different place. And then you can be like, it's gone after this point here. Like, he snagged it here and then just went out the door when he said goodbye to us. You know,
It's like that guy on the cam security footage that steals the TV.
Yeah, he just holds it lengthways to the camera, so it looks like he's just holding a stick.
So he's like walking back and forth down the aisle, but like he's doing really awkwardly, and at the very end you just see him turning it.
He has like a 60-inch TV.
It was kind of like that. He held it in front of him, and the camera would have been behind, so he was seen from the view.
Yeah, that's funny.
But yeah, I was like, damn it, how did we lose this skateboard? Where is this thing? And me and Matt were looking everywhere, and then we're like, he's like, look, I found it.
Dude, what was the Tony Hawk game that had Spider-Man in it?
Wasn't it like,
It was like
a
a-
Pro Skater
I think it
2,
was-
but it was for the 64.
Yeah.
And the PlayStation had Darth Maul.
Yeah. Well, the
right?
the
Other way
64 had
around.
Darth Maul.
Was it the other way around?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't the other way. I never played
The
Darth
version
Maul.
I
played
had,
as
and I
Spider-Man.
only had the 64, had Maul.
Yeah, I never played Maul. I only played Spider-Man. I only had the PlayStation version.
I had a 64, and I never played Maul.
Well, you
Well,
live in an
you're a
alternate
fool.
reality where Mandela's still alive or something. I don't know.
He is still alive.
What are you talking about?
You just outed yourself.
He is.
I swear I never played as him. Maybe I
Gotcha.
only played Pro Skater 2 at your house.
Maybe.
And I played 3 on 64. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Gotcha.
I don't know. But anyway, that's cool. I used to love those games. That'd be fun to have them back. I like some of these old school games coming back. Mm-hmm. I used to play, especially if you can get some multiplayer and some fun
Maybe
things
you're just
on
talking
them.
about Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, I mean, back and better than ever in a lot of cases.
Yeah. That would be fun. That'll be a cool stream game.
Oh, yeah.
I hope like all the secrets are still in the same place, because I used to, obviously not like the pros do, but I would try to like, you know, do a speed run on that thing, you know? How
Sure.
can you get the words, what was it, skate? Did
Skate.
you collect skate, you know? Knowing where everything is was always, that's always the dream of a game, is like, oh, I know this level so well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, Rick, how was other parts of your week?
Well, I am excited
Huh?
to say that Swamp Thing
Oh.
might be coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the CW
I thought
authorized.
The CW.
I was gonna say I thought they canceled it.
They did,
Yeah, they
but
did.
The CW, much like, I guess, Supergirl, is maybe bringing Swamp Thing over. I don't know if it's going to be. We haven't seen Swamp Thing, obviously, but I don't know if it's going to be like. Is it just they just bought the license, or is
Is it
going
the same
to be,
or is it different?
Yeah.
Huh. We need to watch Swamp Thing.
According
I'm
to a
seeing it.
report from Variety, the network has acquired broadcast rights to 4 series, including DC Swamp Thing. Also, secured rights to Tell Me a Story, as well as the Canadian series Connor and
Okay.
British series Dead Pixels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know any of those. But that's interesting on Swamp Thing. I heard Swamp Thing was really good, and we just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be. I mean, I heard it was great. If it keeps that same quality or whatever, if whatever people love, that it was just too expensive.
If it's at all compared to like Doom Patrol.
So
I wanna see
Ahsoka
it.
says CW has the rights, but right now they're only going to be showing the Swamp Thing TV show, as in season 1. But so far they haven't said if they're doing any more with it. So thank you to Ahsoka.
So the first season's coming to CW.
I suppose so, yeah. Kind of similar.
So they have the
maybe
rights,
to
but
what
they're-
Stargirl is doing, where like on one day Stargirl is on a certain channel, then it goes to the CW. I hear
Yeah.
is what they're doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
But I mean, that wouldn't be the first time CW has taken something from like another. I mean, it's still DC, you know,
Yeah.
and WB and whatnot, I believe, but it's not, you know, Supergirl used
Yeah.
to be on what, CBS.
Yeah.
Constantine used to be on like NBC, and then
Yeah.
they brought him into the stuff. So I mean, it would be
Yeah.
the first time CW's done something like that.
But yeah, I mean, we know we didn't watch the show live. It has been one of those things, especially after we watched Doom Patrol and Titans, like, we should do Swamp Thing, but it's about finding time.
Yeah.
And most people might say, if you guys haven't done it by now, you're not going to do it. But as people know from this week, eventually we're going to get around to things, because we started Agent Carter this week.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that was a lot of fun.
That was actually that's been a good thing for the week.
Yeah.
Has been Agent Carter stuff and
Yeah,
whatnot.
there
and
was
I've been
one
trying to-
time, we were filming some today, there was one time Aaron said, God damn it, why weren't we watching this live?
I don't know. I don't know why.
It's really good,
I
so.
love it. It's
Yeah.
great. I love the story. I love the characters and
Me too.
stuff, and I'm excited to see like how things play out and everything too.
Yeah, and it's a very peculiar series for us, because we're trying to finish it before the 27th of May, when S.H.I.E.L.D. comes back. So we want to have seen Agent Carter by then, but obviously we're not going to be able to edit all of those episodes. We're still going to release them once a week with an early access, but we're we're definitely gonna get hit before the 27th to watch it all. So. Just for making people that are excited, they remember that, because when you see us for S.H.I.E.L.D., we're going to be talking Agent Carter stuff, but if you're watching along with us, there's a little bit of muddiness there and stuff like that. So we got to make sure we're communicating that as much as possible. So
Google Agent Carter's on Disney Plus, but we also got the Blu-ray sent to us.
Yeah, we do have the Blu-rays.
Like months or years ago.
Yeah.
It's been a while, so we have the Blu-rays too.
Yep. So anyway, Rick, how else is your week? Speaking of new things on the channel.
Speaking of new reactions, Doom Patrol Season 2.
It's back next month.
It's back next
Yeah.
month.
I know.
That's gonna be good.
I'm so excited.
Dude, I heard that and I was like, didn't we watch Doom Patrol Season 2? But I think I was thinking of the way we did it with Titans and Doom Patrol and then Titans Season 2.
Yeah.
I think I was just thinking
Because
that we watched
there was that
season
one
2
episode
of it.
of Doom Patrol kind of a little bit in Titans. So
I think I just got confused with how we watched it, and I'm like, but no, Doom Patrol was so good. That is my favorite. I mean, we haven't seen Swamp Thing yet. But and I guess we only really saw Titans.
Was so good.
But it was better than Titans.
Yeah. I'm excited to be watching it live and be able to be confused with people rather than being confused for
At
entertainment.
people.
After,
And people are like, how are you fools? You don't know. But I'm excited for, I don't know, I want to see where their stories go.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I didn't know where the stories were going in the first season.
Yeah.
It's such a weird show and interesting characters and
Because it would just be going down a straight road and hit the curb and then tear off into a cornfield somewhere.
It'd be going down the road, and that road would be a person.
And then what you didn't realize was that road looped all the way around that cornfield and we got back on the road.
Yeah.
Like, well, Jesus.
It was the path you didn't know was there.
So, yeah, it'd be a fun thing, I
Yeah.
think. I'll enjoy that a lot whenever we actually get a chance to. When is that coming out?
June.
Yeah.
The
In
20,
June?
Super close.
What is it? The 26th.
So that's coming back on.
S.H.I.E.L.D. will be back
Stargirl
on.
starts soon.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, S.H.I.E.L.D. So there's a lot of still, like. I mean, I was thinking of DC there for, like, what was coming on. Because, like, is Stargirl on CW? Because
It's going to
CW's
be,
been losing. They lost Arrow,
Yeah.
and then they're losing a lot of their other
Yeah,
stuff too.
it's a Brillanti show, and from what I understand, it's going to be airing first on something. I'm not sure what it is, but also then the CW the next day.
That's
I think.
interesting.
And maybe that's changed since. I'm not really sure with everything that's been going on. I would not be surprised if I was wrong. But
I mean, Titans was on the DC app or whatever, right?
So yeah, Stargirl is going to be on the DCU a day before the CW, says Greg Branscombe.
Okay, so on the DC, like the same thing Titans did.
Yeah.
They released on the DC app, right? So to do that and then on CW.
Oh, okay, actually. So I'm a little wrong. So Super Nerd Gavin says Stargirl starts tomorrow for the DC universe and then CW next Friday. So maybe he is correct or she is correct.
But yeah, there's a lot of live shows.
Or a Monday. I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of misinformation. Chat. But yeah, there's gonna be an offset.
There was during Dark Souls, there was a time that I said, "All right, guys, here's my question. I think it was if I damage something to half health and then run away from it, will it stay at half health?" And the chat gave me like 8 different answers, and no one could agree.
Wait, how can? Isn't that a yes or no question?
It became no, and then became yes, and then it was like, well, it depends on the monster. Then it
Depends
was like,
how far you get.
Depends on how far
okay.
you leave. If you leave the region, it depends if you rest. Only if you rest. You know, and so like I got so many different answers on it. And it was like, yeah, but maybe not. We're not sure. It was basically what I got.
Well, yes, but no.
Yeah,
Well, yes, but also no.
because I was shooting a dragon with an arrow that did 7 hit points a piece, and I was like, well, maybe if I just do some damage, I'll come back to it here in a little bit. And I'll finish it off with this arrow more, you know. And
How much HP did it have?
a lot.
7
I never
out of
killed
1,000.
it. I never killed it. It had a lot.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Gotcha.
Anyway, actually, I think I died from it before I killed it, but I attempted.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So sometimes chat doesn't agree. It happens, or they don't know.
So, Rick, how has your week been in regards of like stuff that you maybe have made and been proud of?
Well, even I've been making some science projects.
Oh, okay.
I have
we-
pictures.
Me and Melanie have started ordering some of those like science boxes.
Yeah.
Have you been doing that? They made
yeah.
like a robot that like had power and stuff running through it, and then you like added
This
salt
is to
water or something
all
like that,
who are
and it
putting
started
their energy
going.
into
And it
helping
ran
others.
so fast.
to everyone on the front lines.
The kid's like, Dad, look out!
First responders.
Yeah, we made some like air-powered
Essential
rockets that you like
employees,
stomp
mothers,
on the pump
fathers,
thing and
teachers,
Oh yeah,
and
the
caregivers.
pneumatic
Yeah.
rocket thing.
That's
To
really cool.
anyone helping
fun.
and
I like
carrying
that.
in
They made
their
a.
own way.
They made
Thank
a.
you. Like you,
They had to use
we're
like a
always
what's
on.
the board called? A
We're
breadboard.
proud to put
They
our
used a breadboard and all that
energy
stuff to
behind
make a spinny like contraption that you put a paper on and then you just spray it
Southern
with paint
Company.
and it goes. It spins around and
Yeah?
you get art.
Somebody's hearing something.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
fixed it.
It's fixed.
The what?
I don't know. They start going crazy.
Oh.
I think they broke.
So they made that. They made the robot thing. They also made this contraption that like it was for chaos theory, and it was like this light you turned on and you flung it and it would always just spin chaotic ways and it would
Yeah.
never be the same way twice even if you tried to release it the same way. But it left like this glowy light on the
Sure.
the paper and stuff that
Yeah.
was there. It reminded me of Rick, did you go to the science center when like there was a flash and your shadow would be frozen on the wall?
Yes.
It reminded me of that. Like it would be there for a while as it slowly faded and stuff. So
Interesting.
Huh.
it was pretty cool. But yeah, we've been doing those science boxes a little bit. The kids have been liking them.
You guys should check out like American Science and Surplus catalogs. They just have a whole bunch of that kind of stuff that you can buy.
Okay, I might. I'll look. I don't know. Melanie ordered these.
If
things.
they're still around, they were huge like back in the 90s and early 2000s and stuff. I'm sure they have a website now.
Yeah, Melanie ordered these. They just send you a box that has instructions and the stuff you need. It's like, what's that cooking thing you do?
Oh, like Home Chef?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Home Chef.
It's like that, but for like a science project.
Oh, that's cool. Like a subscription box.
You look at me like cooking thing.
I was just thinking there's
I
so
don't-
many cooking things I did.
I wasn't sure if you were like, man, there's too many, or you're like, what cooking thing? I didn't know.
I was like, oh shit, did he find out finally?
What are you talking about?
What, the blue stuff?
So, but
right.
have you been using those? You guys been making your own science like thingies?
No, we've been getting stuff in the mail. It's called Kiwi.
Kiwi?
Yeah.
That might be what we're doing. I don't know. We got one in that was like to the Elliott family, and I'm like, what's this? Melly's like, I don't know. She's like, did you order this? I'm like, no.
They have different like age groups, so like we're probably getting different kinds.
Yeah.
I figure.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, I don't know what we're getting, but they're fun.
Yeah.
It's neat to like have the kids like try something different instead of just being home with like workbooks or
Yeah.
whatever else, or us buying them, trying to come up with stuff for them to make or something. I want to incorporate like Minecraft for like
Sure.
Leon and Colson just because
Okay.
they like that. I think it'd be fun to do.
Well, have them build a computer.
Well, maybe I'll just buy the parts that have them build it. Here you go, figure it out.
No,
Watch
I mean
YouTube.
like in Minecraft.
Oh, okay.
So they can understand how like transistors and stuff
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
work.
Yesterday
That could work.
Yesterday was a really interesting day because when we were scheduling out our day, we were like, all right, we got to do Flash and Legends, Chuck, Carter, and it was like, I guess it could just be me and Aaron. It was just me and Aaron here yesterday. So, Rick, what'd you do for your day? With your day yesterday?
Well, yesterday I was in Discord voice chat for most of the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some people were working on a puzzle.
Oh, a puzzle. What won the poll? I couldn't. I'm sorry, chat. We couldn't keep it up. People were
Oh, we
going
could've.
crazy. No, we could have. We had to save you from going crazy.
So yeah,
Paul's like, you were playing pinball.
I was playing pinball. So I made a little game called Hint Hunt.
Ooh, Hint Hunt. Why? Why'd you make this game?
Well, I made the game because I had some time.
Yeah.
So,
We've had time.
Well, we made the decision that we weren't going to start until we could get back to the studio for the thing that
Yeah.
won the poll.
It was
so
just-
it definitely gave Rick some time before we were going to be trying to start
Yeah.
up whatever won.
Yeah.
yeah. So I was like, I got some time. I've had this idea for a while, but I've known there's no way that I'm ever going to be able to do this in a week.
Yeah, you'd have to have so much time and be at home and not be able to go
Preparation.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
And I guess the world blessed us. Or at least Hint Hunt.
Yeah. So I made a little text dungeon crawler RPG where you go through and you fight stuff.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Rick has had a really, like, probably the best parts of his time at Blindwith have been making riddles and clues about what wins are poles to replace, specifically the pole slots. So, it started out very, very easy when Dexter won, and he just put it like a blood orange.
That was mine.
Was that yours?
I started it.
Okay, well, you started it. People solved it in 7 seconds.
Like, I'm not just gonna. I don't want to just say what
Sure,
won.
yeah.
Let's make people kind of guess and think about things
Yeah.
a little bit. And it'd be kind of fun. So I did like little pictures of like the blood orange. People were like, blood
Yeah.
orange, what's that? And it wouldn't say anything. It would just be a picture of blood orange.
Yeah.
People were like, it's gotta be Dexter.
Yeah.
Dexter has blood orange in it. And then it's just grown from there into like puzzles and then riddles. And I like this kind of stuff.
Yeah, like for Mob Psycho 100, we like shared on Twitter like an image of 98 Degrees,
Yeah.
and then 99 the clone.
Yeah.
And then it was Mob Psycho 100, But Rick has just run away, and I thought it can't get more elaborate. And then he's like, guys, I'm working on something. And he told us all this stuff. So yesterday was the day that it was released.
Yeah, yesterday was the day that it was released. So the idea is you go into this dungeon searching for answers.
Yeah.
And there's this asshole called the Archmaster who is in between you and your answers. Mm-hmm. So there are 2 ways to get the answers.
Okay.
One way is to go through 3 floors of the dungeon and defeat the Archmaster.
Okay.
You then get a token from him, which you can then put into a machine. On the
Okay.
machine, there's a picture of a demon and a picture of an umbrella. You put that in, and it gives you a letter.
Okay.
So, say maybe the letter M, for example. Mm-hmm. But at the beginning of the game, it asks you for a number for reasons, between 1 and 32. The
Gotcha.
reason is you need 32 of those letters. If you use the even odder machine in the Archmaster's lair, you put in those letters, and it reveals the answer to you.
Gotcha.
So, in order to get everything, you have to beat the game 64 times.
Or you
Well,
group together.
You
Exactly.
have to beat it 65 times, right? Because you have to make it through another time with the auto machine?
No.
Or can you do it on the 64th time?
You can do it on the 64th time.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, the main way, I want everyone to work together.
Yeah, that's the thing, because the best thing about these has been watching people either go crazy or work together, cooperate to
Yeah.
solve a riddle. And
It's
yeah,
become an event where like
Yeah.
it's one of the bigger times of like Discord chat having
Yeah.
a crazy amount of people in conversation trying to solve some of these just
Yeah.
for the fun of like, well, what one? What's coming next?
Yeah.
Which it'll
That
be
was
up
probably,
eventually
like,
anyway,
Sure.
There was probably like 30 people in voice chat at its peak
Yeah.
when people were working on it. And they had like Google Documents that would say like people would be drawing the maps that they would be going through. You
Yeah.
put those on there. People would be putting their answers to the riddles on there because there's also riddles in the dungeon and stuff. So it was a really good time. I had a great time listening to people play through the game.
Yeah.
And from what I heard while I was around, people seem to be really enjoying themselves.
that's good.
They might not once I reveal this, however.
Okay.
So in the game, there's a store.
Uh-huh.
There's this little imp who sells items.
What all can you buy from him?
Well, you can buy armor, you can buy weapons, you can buy health potions, mana potions, throwing weapons. You can also buy weirdly colored milk.
Milk.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Why?
Weirdly
What?
colored milk.
It's so expensive.
It is.
It's 1,000
as
gold.
expensive as plate mail.
As plate mail.
Yeah.
Man, plate mail sounds helpful. What is? Can you drink the milk?
You cannot drink the milk. I had it to where you could drink the milk, but I thought that was too mean.
Really? You?
Like, what if it filled your health? You know?
It used to give 1 hit point.
1 hit point. Oh my god. That's like worthless. Man.
Oh my gosh.
But I thought that was a little too mean.
Gotcha.
Because if you make it to the end of the game, the Archmaster has a cat.
Yeah.
And if you have the milk with you, the cat laps it up, and then the cat speaks and says, try asking for help.
F-U-R.
F-U-R.
Because it's a cat.
Yeah, it is a cat.
Gotcha. Try asking for help.
Yeah. So you start the game. You can go to the credits.
Uh-huh.
You can go to new game, and you can go to help.
Gotcha.
Well, if you ask what won the Demon Slayer poll, it answers with TPN. The Promised Neverland.
Oh, everybody's so pissed.
When you told me that's what happened, I'm like, oh, the answer is the milk.
And
they
you did
just
the
need
same
to
thing
know.
with Umbrella Academy. You only have to have umbrella and pole in the sentence, or umbrella and demon, or demon and pole in the sentence.
Really?
So yeah, at any time you
They could have just went and asked for help.
Yeah.
you don't even have to make it to the end with the milk. Like you can just start the application, go to
And-
2,
No,
type
yeah.
that in.
That was the first
clarity,
thing I did.
And there it is.
Nobody figured that out.
No.
They literally went to help and didn't ask what they wanted.
Well, so Rob was the first one to get to the cat with the milk.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is just a troll. And I was like, you have no
You have
idea.
no idea.
So the Promised Neverland won the Demon Slayer poll.
Yeah, I got on chat last night and I was like, so, yeah, we figured it out. People are still working on the other poll, but it was a good time. Kai died down. We don't know what the milk means. Do you know what the milk means? And I'm like, I do. Oh, it's so fun.
And then the second one, I actually forget. I'll have to look.
So for those that were waiting for the answer, that does mean that replacing, what was it? What's replacing it? Demon Slayer is the Promised Neverland, which I don't believe any of us have seen.
No.
Yeah.
We've not.
Nope.
And we will be doing the English dub for it, which I hear is pretty good. So these are going to start on our schedule soon. We don't know exactly when right now, but we're still trying to like get everything else back on the tracks and then start adding things back in. So they will be quite soon when they start.
And then for the live action, Umbrella Academy is B99.
Ah, ba-da-da-da-da. Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yep.
Yeah, which is going to be a departure from our normal reaction
Yeah.
thing because it's a sitcom. Technically, it's a one camera sitcom.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be like Big Bang Theory or Seinfeld where it's just generally
Or
on
The
a stage
Office.
with 3 and an audience or something like that. But it is kind of like a different genre for us, where it's primarily a comedy. And I'm excited. I have seen not all of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but maybe like 6 seasons or so, and I quite enjoy it. But I'm excited for us to get into it. So.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I know like the main actor in it.
Yeah,
And I know like,
gotcha.
there's like it's cop related or whatever. So
Yeah.
but
But
That's about
it's gonna be a fun one. A lot of people talk about, man, it's a long show. It's like, yeah, but we're no stranger to long shows on this channel now, So anyway, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited to get into that one as well.
Yeah, I'm interested as well.
Yeah.
Because, like, forever, really the only sitcom I ever liked was Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Then you guys kept hounding me, and I watched Arrested Development.
Arrested
again.
Development.
Arrested
Yeah.
Development's
I
great.
absolutely loved it.
That's fantastic.
So
yeah.
now I'm excited to try another.
I would say it's with using those as your standard. Don't because
Yeah.
those are both amazing,
Sure.
but it's also way different than both of those too. So
Yeah.
yeah. don't do that. Don't hold it up to the best stuff I've ever seen.
Yeah.
keep in mind too, with those, we still have Steins Gate that's going to be ending soon.
Very
Yep.
So
soon.
there's going to be a new poll for that.
Yep.
And we're also approaching Doctor Who and being caught up with that. So there's
Yeah.
going to be
Speaking of
another
long
poll
shows.
for that. Like Doctor Who, we've been doing for like 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Every week I've watched a new episode of Doctor Who. For the last 3 years of my life.
Yeah.
Barring sometimes we might have done like 2 or 3 in a row because we were going to a convention or something
Yeah.
like that. Like it's been a mainstay for the last 3 years of my life,
So yeah, so that's going to be interesting not having Doctor Who going and whatnot.
I mean,
so.
Doctor Who is one of those things where it's the show is literally about change and about moving on and what it takes to move on. So it's not as bad, sticking around that long, because you do feel like it's sometimes a different show than it was a year ago or something like that. But
Sure.
there's also that through line of the Doctor, of the TARDIS, of these crazy stories that have been with me for the last 3 years, and now I only have a handful left.
Yeah. Yep, very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 time travel shows. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
You're going to
Yeah.
be ending around the same time. So
And some people in chat are asking, so Steingate 0 will be on the poll.
Yeah, we'll have it on the poll. Yeah, and if it wins, it wins. If it doesn't, we'll move on to something else.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I understand, I don't know much about it, but we did the same thing with Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
didn't jump straight into Better Call Saul. We put on a poll. So, but yeah. So Rick, with this game and stuff that you worked so hard on and everything and making and whatnot, did you how'd you feel about how things went? Because your last puzzle, it took them like 3 days to solve, and this one they beat like
I don't even remember
day,
the
6 hours
puzzles at this point.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember anything before Hint Hunt.
Man, guys, this last week or so, like we would be at the studio getting ready to do reactions. We would take a break. Someone's like, "All right, I gotta use the bathroom." Rick, laptop, working on it furiously.
Yeah.
But they solved two post show winners in like a day.
Yeah, like 9.5 hours, I think it was.
Yeah.
To the end of it. No, I just wanted people to enjoy the game. There was a lot of people were having some crashing issues.
Yeah.
Which I need to look into. I'm not exactly sure what's happening. It's never crashed for me.
Yeah, it didn't crash for me.
I have a feeling it has something to do with me obscuring the code, so people couldn't just open the executable and look for the answer.
Yeah.
The game is still on the website if you want to check it out. It's a lot of fun. I don't know if or how it will be used in clues again. We are going to have 2 coming up soon, so I'm not going to be able to do anything quite so elaborate unless I start with it as a base point for the next 2. But
Yeah,
nothing's
I know
been
we've
decided
talked.
yet.
We've talked about various ideas of like, what if we made a game and like come up with ideas and stuff of what this game could be and what kind of puzzles they're solving and how they got to do this to do there, and then you did it while you're in the big break and stuff. But
Yeah, I do have
there's ways of I'm sure there's ways of topping this.
idea for the next one, but we'll see. We will see.
We will
will
see.
see.
Like we said, we got Doctor Who coming up. We have Steins Gate coming up. And then, Promised Neverland is how many episodes?
It's only like 12.
12 episodes. And then I know there's going to be like more or something maybe down the road. But as of right now.
So here in a few weeks we'll be having one,
Yeah.
and then here in like 7 weeks or 6 weeks,
Yep.
something like that, we'll be having one, and then here in like 12 weeks we'll be having one. So there'll be almost like one a month here for the next couple.
And while it's a very interesting time right now, it's hard to transition from like our television show season to our summer schedule, which means that we lose a lot of our TV show reactions, especially live TV show reactions. And generally, we like to fill that up with some extra stuff to do throughout the summer. And then we inevitably run into the headache of like, oh my God, they're just still going. And now we have 12 shows coming back live.
Yeah.
You know? So we will be throwing some stuff out there, but we also want to make sure we're giving ourselves enough time to also have to navigate all the quarantine stuff as well. So the schedule will be changing a lot over the next month, 2 months. We have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. coming back as well as Doom Patrol Season 2, and it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of good stuff, so make sure you guys stick around with that.
Well, I'm glad you had fun with your Hint Hunt, Rick. It's a good
Yeah.
thing we released it on the day you weren't
I had a
here
lot of
either.
fun when I got off work, just catching up on the day, like because we made a Discord channel for it where people were just trying to figure it out, and there's a lot of people are saying like, "Fucking Gollum got me," you know.
I played it.
I played a bit too, yeah.
I played it once. So I played it another time trying to be like, what the fuck's a milk? And I'm typing in like different things. And I was trying to get it to like tell me the answer and stuff, but I don't know what I typed in and if I got it because I never got it to work.
Yeah.
I was like, what's this one? What's this one? But I was like, damn it, I know it's one of these things I got to type in, but what is it?
Yeah.
But no, I got in. I defeated a stone golem. I was a fighter. I was doing really well. I didn't realize the riddle was going to kill me. So like, I died.
yeah.
I died from. I'm like, maybe it's this, and it's like you're dead. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, damn it, I didn't know that would happen. Well, all right. Well, I'm done. I'll come back
That's
later.
enough of that. Dark
Yeah.
Souls is one thing, but this.
Yeah. Well, I was like, I was doing pretty well. I was going, I killed zombies. I killed skeleton warriors. I killed banshees. I'm like, man, none of this stuff's that tough. Here we go. Do this, do this. They're giving me some health back. I found some kind of drinking water, drank it. I was doing good. And I found a stone golem. I'm like, oh, shit, man. I've heard people talk about this iron golem or stone golem, whatever he was, you know? All right, let's see. Killed him. Pussy. I got him. He's dead. You know, like that kind of thing. And then I died to a riddle that just destroyed me. I was like, I didn't know. It's me. I suck. I'm terrible. So.
Rick, is there anything about the game like that maybe people haven't discovered yet, or an Easter egg that you might have?
Well, I mean, I made it much more elaborate than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Really?
So there are only a few dungeon layouts, but everything else in the dungeons are random, including like the sizes and the descriptions of all of them.
Okay.
Also, one thing that people were trying to figure out was, so one of the rooms is an altar to a god, and the god is composed of 2 different types. So it can have the body of a man and the head of a fish or something like that. And that's all randomly generated whenever you go into the game.
Yeah.
And people were trying to figure out, like, because you can take the money from the altar, or you can give the money to the god.
Yeah.
And people were trying to figure out like which gods did like which thing, because sometimes you would take from the altar and you would be blessed because it was the god of thieves.
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes if you gave to a god, it would curse you because it's to the god of thieves.
Yes.
Expect you to take something. That's just a random chance.
It's completely random.
Well, it's a 1 in 6 chance to curse you if you give or bless you if you take.
Interesting. Okay.
That makes sense. I remember reading through at one point. Someone was like, "It has the head of a dinosaur and the body of a dinosaur." It's like, so it's a dinosaur.
So a dinosaur.
So there's that. Also, all the different monsters. There are quite a few different monsters. So, like I said, there's 3 levels in the game, and you will go to a level. There's a necropolis, which is filled with undead. There's the elemental realm, which is filled with like fire elementals, earth elementals, and there's the Dino Land, which I forget what I actually call it in the game, but it has dinosaurs in it. And so if you go to Dino Land on the first level, you're fighting like raptors and compsognathuses and stuff like that. But if you fight it on the 3rd level, it's T-Rexes
Gotcha.
and stuff. So there's like, what is that? 5 times 3. There's like around 20 monsters in the game. The monsters also can be mutated. So you can run into like a crystalline T-Rex.
Yeah.
Or a crackling white, for example. And those just mess with the stats. So if it's crystalline, it has crystals, its skin is harder, so its AC is harder.
Yeah.
If it's large, its HP is more. If it's crackling, it deals more damage. So that's what all that stuff means. I think that's all of them. Am I forgetting one? But the upside to that is the monster is harder, but you get more XP from the monster.
Gotcha.
So you level up, you can get up to level 10. There's like techs and stuff you can do that use MP. I had a wizard in the game, but I didn't have time to play test it, so I took it out of the game.
Gotcha.
But I wanted to have a wizard and a cleric, but I just ran out of time.
Yeah.
And then for those that don't know,
Nice.
the Archmaster would be you.
Yes.
Because that's your handle on Twitter and your screen name for many years.
Yeah. So there's a old video game called Archmaster where you go through the game, and it's kind of like what you can do in Skyrim, where you can become like the lead of the Thieves Guild, the lead of the Warriors Guild, or whatever. Well, that's the point of the game. And once you do that, you become like, the Thief Master, the Warrior Master. Once you do all of them, you become the Archmaster.
Gotcha.
So that's where that's from.
Gotcha. All right.
How come Rick and Calvin have their like Twitter things, and mine just says "Glad no slaps," and Eric says "Believe it."
Well, you weren't here when I was setting things up, and I didn't want to look up your Twitter stuff.
I'm pretty sure it's Daytop Gun 007. The same as most of my stuff.
Mine's very, very hard. I believe it's Eric Whiteley. I got Twitter early and was able to get my name.
So, Rick, do you think you'll ever make the wizard and add it for DLC later?
Maybe. I wasn't sure. I'm probably going to take a little break from the game. I might come back to it eventually. But I
Yeah.
was thinking of maybe having some streams where I teach people how to make the game. So if people want to learn like programming at an entry level, text-based adventure games are a really fun way to do that because you don't have to draw anything. So it's all just purely code.
Yeah, true.
So if anyone's interested in that, let me know on Twitter at Archmaster7.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I coded it in C#.
But yeah, so there we go. So the hint hunt came out yesterday. It was figured out, and apparently it was like 9.5 hours, what people were saying. And Brooklyn Nine-Nine won the live action, and The Promised Neverland won the anime.
Google, don't you mean Arch Masterclass?
Damn it, Calvin.
It was right there. Come on.
It was... Because at first I was making the game for the winner for Umbrella Academy. So I was just making it. But then once I realized what won the anime poll and what it wasn't, I became a little more vindictive.
Gotcha. No, I understand.
You should have left in the milk thing.
I'm glad
You
it
could
had
drink it.
the milk thing tossed in there.
Me too.
If they could have drank it, though, and then got to the end, like, damn it. I remember looking at it like, maybe you can give the milk to the cat at the end. But then somebody had to be able to get the milk, and then somebody had to get to the end for the milk. And I didn't have a lot of money when I played. I'm like, I'll buy a sword, I'll buy some armor. Okay, I don't have a lot of money, but I feel like I need these items.
I knew I wanted milk in it, but I couldn't figure out what to do with the milk. It was Maggie that came up with the idea for the cat thing. So...
That's
Very
great.
cool.
It's a hell of a day then, huh?
Yep.
What?
Was that your favorite thing of the week?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Like, we released it at, like, noon or something like that, and I was on Discord voice chat until like 11.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember doing something. I'm like, I don't have time to do this. I text like, hey, Rick, can you put up a video for me or something? And then by the time I was done with the day, you had seen it and done it, but it was like 15 minutes before I got done. It's like, no, I understand. He's busy, and like you said, you were dealing with like some. You did some patches and stuff like live while people were playing.
Yeah, I did some live patches, and also my cell phone doesn't get service in the basement.
Gotcha.
Which is where I was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I like walked up to use the bathroom, and my phone just blew up. Like, oh, I guess I better work, huh?
All right. Well, anyone else have anything else through the week that they enjoyed? Things that happened?
Not really. Not
No?
throughout the week. I mean,
Also, quick shout out to
been
my daughter
working.
Evelyn. She came up with the idea to have the dinosaur levels, and I was trying to teach her a little bit of programming while I made it as well.
yeah.
And she like picked all the dinosaurs that were in the game.
Nice.
And actually, it inspired me to have one of my favorite type of monsters, which is the monster that steals shit from you.
Gotcha.
You had a monster that steals stuff?
Well, so the Oviraptor will steal. First, it'll target health potions if you have them. Then mana potions, and then I think gold. And it'll use that as its special attack. A lot of the monsters have special attacks. It's spent way too much time on this game. It will steal it and just run away, and you're just out your potion.
Yeah.
Dang.
That sucks.
I never got to those. I don't remember any dinosaurs.
There was
No.
that. I think the water dragon stole as well, and one other creature.
Rick, I didn't draw maps or anything. I just be like S, 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 S. Oh, A.
Yeah.
It's like, attack this. All right, well, can't go south anymore.
Yeah.
And the thing that kept on fucking me up is I come to a spot and be like, a trap. The ceiling looks like it will fall on you. I'm like, well, I'm not going to fucking go that way. How do I stop this? Leave. And I'd go another direction. And I'm like, I don't know where to go now. So I just kept going around. Then I found a golem. I found a portal. I found a riddle. And I died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thief can disarm traps.
I played
And
as the thief.
The white is a son of a bitch because it steals your levels. So
Yeah.
at a certain point, I started playing the game too, and when I would solve it, I would add my answer to the spreadsheet. And at one point, I fought a white, he drained my level. I fought a white, he drained my level. I fought another white, he drained my level, and then I died because I had no more levels.
Jeez.
It's like, oh god!
It could drain your levels to death?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Drain you down to 0 level, below
Oh,
like a
jeez,
villager.
Rick.
Yeah, there's like a 1 in 8 chance that the monster will use its special attack.
I fought a couple whites. They never drained my levels.
Yeah, luckily they never drained
That I
my
know
levels.
of.
But the one thing that pissed me off, I got to level 3, and then like the level 1 whites it just stopped giving you XP. So I was losing health points
Yep.
and not getting any benefit from it.
No,
I was like,
see,
fuck this.
I was okay with that because I was low on health, and I started fighting some low-level things, and they would give me like 1 or 2 HP. I'm like, good, I can kill these things in a hit, and then I get my HP back, and I'm getting my health back up because I didn't have any health potions at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem
So-
is as a thief, like you take basically like 2 to 3 hit points in the first round because the attack is lower and the AC is lower. So it was literally just I was wasting my time.
So for
It's terrible.
prosperity and people watching this later that might be interested, is there a place where they can go and get the game and play it now?
Can they still
or-
play it?
You can go there right now. If you go to the website blindandwave.net, there's on the homepage over on the right, or if you're on mobile, if you scroll down to the bottom, there's a hint hunt like button
Gotcha.
that will take you there. The URL is like, I better check it.
Well, just send me the URL and I'll make sure that later on YouTube and a highlight video or whatever.
Right
we'll
now,
have
if you
it
go
on
to
there.
our website on the right, you'll click a
Yeah.
button. Now, it only works
Or look
on
down in the
Windows,
description of this
though,
video.
too. It doesn't work on Mac, right?
Someone did find a way to make it work on Mac.
Okay.
I'm trying to find out what it was. If you're in chat and remember, there is like a application that allows you to run Windows applications on a Mac. And it apparently works in that, but I can't
Okay.
remember what it was called. It's not Wine, it's the other one.
It's not wine.
They ran it with mono.
Mono, that's it.
Mono.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What about
apparently
mobile?
You can run
It's
it
like
on
my
mono.
hearing.
Hermano.
And now that it doesn't matter, I didn't want to make it a web application because those are easier to hack
Yeah.
than like a console application. But
Okay.
now that it's over, I might just make a web version for the website.
Yeah.
And just people can go to the website and play it if they want to.
Yeah.
Great adventure. I look forward to the next one. Which
Next
will be
adventure?
extremely soon. So
See how long it takes them to figure
yeah,
those
we're
out.
already coming up with the options for that. For those that don't know or remember, we come up with those options. So we vet to a certain level what we want to do versus what people want to do compared to like the annual poll at the beginning of the year, and then people can vote on that. So, yeah. Anyway, Very exciting. Another thing for my week is often, especially on the podcast or somewhere on the channel on Twitter, you kind of get like, you'll get questions from people. Like you can right now, you guys could do questions, and maybe we'll do some later. But one of the ones that we used to get was like, what's your favorite food or your favorite dessert or something like that? And my answers for both of those have a kind of a bittersweet answer in the fact that they were both something that my mom made. And when my mom passed away, I kind of felt like, oh man, while I could have hash brown casserole, I'll never have her hash brown casserole again. And that was always my favorite food, But for the dessert, it was my mom made this cake without any shame and called it Better Than Sex Cake was the name of the cake, right? And I don't think I've had it since she's passed away, but it's my birthday on Sunday, and Jancy made it her mission for my birthday cake to be better than sex cake. So she's been researching and trying to figure out the formula. And last night she did a test with some cupcakes. And she's like, all right, try it, And I had the cake and the cupcake thing. You had to put whipped cream on it because that's what finishes the cake, right? There's no frosting. There's whipped cream. I tried it.
Because of the sex.
Tasted exactly like it.
Awesome.
Exactly like
Tasted just like it.
What are the odds?
I mean, it was a little crumbly just because it was made in a cupcake rather than like a pan,
Like a sheet pan.
But yeah, so
Or cake, rather.
I was very, very happy. I'm turning 33 on Sunday.
Jeez, you're
I love
old.
that alliteration.
Right? Yeah, I know. It's a great age. But yeah, I'll be turning 33 on Sunday. So Jancy made that for me. And she also, because I've hyped it up so much, she also packed some for you guys. So I'm going to go over there and get those ready, and we're going to have some cake. Rick isn't feeling super well today, so he's going to not have cake, but I'll leave it over there. He'll be okay.
You mean
for
he
now.
won't partake in the cake?
He will not partake in the cake. And you guys will tell me if this is in fact better than sex, which I know is a high standard.
I don't know.
I mean, it ain't no gutter sex, Aaron.
All right. Well, while Eric gets the cake, you can do questions.
All right.
Suppose we can.
I got some. Aaron, do you start at the top or the bottom? I forget.
Yeah.
All right.
The bottom are the newest ones.
Dip, a very important question. Rick, how do you feel that Berserk is never going to win a poll?
Ever.
It's got to win someday.
Does it, Rick?
Eventually, we'll run out of other stuff.
We want
Like, not even good
never.
stuff, just
That will
other
never,
stuff.
Calvin, we will never run out of good other stuff.
Eventually, we will.
We have watched a lot of great anime on this channel. We have not watched Berserk.
We have not. You said, I don't know. I don't know how good it is, Rick.
Well, shouldn't that just go to show me that Berserk is not good anime?
It's not finished. It's an incomplete thing, this thing. But it's still better than every complete thing ever made.
Ever made.
Interesting.
Yes, ever made.
Huh. I
One
don't-
day.
I
One
don't know if
day.
I believe you.
It will come. See, I keep Berserk in my pants at all times.
In your... Is that what you... Okay. Eric, I gotta say this one. Bat Joke said, Eric's tangent during the Flash finale got me to start Wilfred with Elijah Wood. They have it on Hulu. Some dark and crude humor in that stuff, but a fun show.
It's a very, very fun show.
Yeah.
I just saw that and I was like, oh my gosh. So,
Wilfred?
Wilfred?
I'd watch it.
I don't know anything about it except for what you described to me, and it sounds weird as hell.
Guy just like a dog.
Yeah, weird dog stuff. Anyway. Electro Shadow Dragon, are you guys planning to watch DC Stargirl and DC Universe? We are still working on figuring out what our schedule and stuff's going to be here with things changing and whatnot. So we'll see what happens with everything. It might make it on, it might not. But once we get our summer schedules figured out and stuff, we should have a schedule thing set up for everybody.
You know a lot. You know a lot, Calvin. You know a lot. A lot, Calvin.
I'm not a huge fan of whipped cream.
There you go.
Is that
Perfect.
good? Is it okay? I'm
Okay,
not a
here's
huge-
yours.
Ah.
Here you go.
Why are there holes in it?
Because.
Okay.
That's where the flavor
Is
is.
that where I put the whipped cream?
Just shh. Go, 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 go.
Go faster,
go,
Aaron.
Go, go, go.
PvP Boss Matt gifted 3 subs. Thank you very much.
Thank you, PvP boss. Matt. He also, a little bit ago, I think he upgraded his channel token, his bit token.
Am I supposed to eat it yet?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I wait?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I,
Ooh, there's good stuff leaking out of it.
good stuff leaking out of it.
I assume it's good.
Well, how do you know if it's good?
Oh, it's very good. Holy shit. It's like soaking in stuff. That's what the holes are for.
Like, why are there holes?
Okay, so
Hang on, get to your thingy.
yeah. All right, so it's pretty simple actually. It's chocolate cake. You put it full of holes and you soak it with caramel.
Yeah.
And the whipped cream. I mean, there's just something about it where it's just, especially when it's cold and it's gooey.
Oh, it's cold and gooey.
It's so good. When I was a
really
kid,
good,
man,
Eric.
like this, like my mom would be like, "All right, what kind of cake do you want for your birthday?" Better than sex cake, mom. So that's what it was.
It's pretty good.
But, I was gonna say, but is it better than sex?
I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with it. So I took off the bottom and I did that sandwich thing.
Uh-huh.
And I tried to take a bite, and that didn't work.
Because the bottom is soaked in caramel.
So it's gone.
Well, you got an extra one over there because if you want one.
Wasn't bad.
Jancy's like, yeah, I made some cupcakes. I'm like, all right,
liked
cool.
it.
And she's like, yeah, do you want a lot? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I made like 25. I'm like, all right.
It's good.
This
though.
is amazing,
I like the
Jancy.
caramel and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
But you know that, like sometimes you go to a place you haven't been to for a long time and you just hit, like a smell hits you and you're like, oh yeah, it's very much like this. Mm-hmm. So
yes, that was better than masturbating cake.
it definitely is.
No, it's pretty good. I like it. I didn't know it was gonna be filled with caramel.
Yep.
I like caramel. Caramel's
too.
good.
Yeah. But yeah, you make it and you want to eat it within the day or two or so because eventually it like hardens up and when you keep it in the fridge,
Ah, that makes sense, I guess. Like Calvin's like, there's flavor leaking out of this, or whatever he said.
I mean, he was right. Like, why are there holes? That's where the flavor goes.
So what did you put in it?
Caramel.
I was just wondering how you guys said it.
Well, I just realized too, Jancy is gonna be mad at me because she also brought this like kind of like glitter sparkle topping to put in the whipped cream. Just kind of jazz it up a little bit, and I completely forgot.
Yeah, you remember?
Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck.
All right. Well, nothing.
Yeah. Nothing.
Moving on, I guess. You forgot stuff. We forgot stuff.
Yeah,
We all forgot
happens,
stuff.
I'm sure. Whenever Jancy's like, you should do this and this and this, and I was like, oh, that sounds great, but I don't want to be the guy that's like, hey guys, it's my birthday. Here's cake for you. But
It's like a Japanese birthday where you give us gifts.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
well,
I thought it
in
was just when they
Japanese
went-
culture,
that happens in Hobbiton.
Hobbiton.
No,
It
yeah.
also happens in the
Is that
Shire.
the place in
In-
Lord of the Rings?
in anime and stuff like that, you have to buy your friends gifts.
That's the best because
It's
you get gifts
it's
every day
expected.
pretty much if you have enough friends.
No friends?
Yep.
Don't buy anything.
Exactly.
I
Did that break your fast?
I broke my fast for
You
that.
broke your fast, okay.
I've been trying to fast. I haven't been eating except for from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Yeah.
is my window I've given myself to eat.
I mean, you broke your fast by like 40 minutes. So
yeah. Eric was saying about it. Yeah, sorry, Jancy.
Yeah, no. Eric, don't reach
no,
that.
That's fine.
No, she had texted us
Yeah.
last night.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to sing.
Yeah.
And now we've already eaten the cake.
That would have been weird.
And now
Yeah.
You
it's
can't
too
eat
late.
cake then sing.
Yeah.
Because
I
the
don't
sing
know.
is the build up to like, all right, fucking, we're done. Let's eat cake.
And then you're like, happy birthday to
The cake is your reward after
Yeah.
sitting through the singing.
Exactly.
So
awkwardness.
But happy birthday, Eric.
Yeah,
Thank you
happy
very
birthday
much.
Many
Sunday.
more.
This is the oldest I've ever been.
And many. Yeah, you're
Every
right.
moment is older than you've ever been.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And
Calvin.
every picture of you is when you were younger.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, actually,
This is my Jesus
man,
year, right?
Every time I have, this is me when I was younger. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm going to say that now from every time I see a picture.
Yep.
Be great.
Yeah, it's like,
But yeah,
take
this
it,
is,
snap
this
a selfie. This is me from when I was younger.
This is going to be my Jesus year because in the Bible, Jesus is born, in the miracle of Christmas, and then shows up 33 years later. You don't know what happens in the middle. So, yeah.
Okay. So now you're.
Or I guess he shows up when he's 30 and he dies when he's 33, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is my crucifixion
So
year.
you missed it.
Yes.
So we got to kill
is
you.
my fields of
so we
glory.
kill you
This
this
is-
year.
This is your bad year, Eric.
Exactly.
Well, I guess it is for a lot of people.
Sure, exactly. I'll have a rough 3 days, but it'll be okay after that. But yeah, it is a bad year for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Man.
Luckily, I had
You
my
know what was so funny? I don't know why, but I started watching our holiday special reaction the other
Yeah.
night, and
There was a few people that watched.
I know, but in it, I forgot we watched that, then went and saw episode 9
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah.
I forgot we had done that, but I remember saying like, man, this is a hell of a way to start off the year.
Yeah.
And then we did that, and because we did that, look what happened.
Yeah.
We caused it. It's
We
our fault.
caused it. Yeah.
But yeah,
That was a great day, though.
It was fun. I enjoyed that.
That reaction is one of, if not the best reaction on Blind Wave.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
probably whatever problems I might have had with episode 9 were gone after watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah, our standard was real fucked up, but I still enjoyed that movie, and I enjoyed I enjoyed watching you guys watch the holiday special. Like, I've never seen Rick smile for so long watching that video. It's an hour of you just so happy.
How could I not? Suffering
so
brings me
good.
joy.
Stir, whip,
He's right.
stir, whip,
It does.
whip, whip,
Newsflash.
stir.
It does.
Yeah.
Speaking of suffering, bringing joy, I was thinking about this. It was in the shower, and I came out and was telling Melanie and Debaba, and they were like, "What are you talking about?" Because I love having I've been doing Monday streams.
Yeah.
And I started that because of Poke Monday.
Sure.
And then I kept Monday because I'm like, well, you gotta keep it so that whenever you have Pokemon, you have Poke Monday. And then I also did MMO Monday because I was playing WoW and stuff. I was like, damn,
MMO
man,
Monday.
what am I doing? I'm doing Dark Souls now. Like, what? I like having cool little names for my Mondays.
Alliteration.
Like, Masochist Monday.
Yeah.
And I came out and I was like, Masochist Monday, Melanie. She's like, what are you talking about?
It's Monday. She's like, no, it's Monday. It's finally snapped.
I'm like, that's a great name for that. It fits
Yeah.
so well with Dark Souls. So
Yeah.
I might start calling it Masochist Monday, maybe.
You do you. How long do you think? Like, you have this Dark Souls. There's Dark Souls 2. There's another game,
There's 3,
right?
Well, there's Dark Souls
Bloodborne.
1, 2, 3, and then
Yeah.
people are talking about Bloodborne and Sekiro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I don't know that I'll go straight to 2 after I beat
Yeah.
1. I might take a break because there's
Sure.
also DLC for Pokemon coming out.
Yeah.
I also kind of wanted to play Last of Us before Last of Us 2 came out, but
Yep.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish Dark Souls before that happens.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. We'll see. I might do Dark Souls
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then do some other stuff and then see where I'm at from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those that have asked me too, because a lot of people have asked, I will be getting back into the Walking Dead Telltale games after Half-Life 2. And I should finish that. I think I should finish it tomorrow, Saturday. No, not tomorrow. Saturday at 2 p.m. is when I'll start, and I'm gonna just probably play until I finish it. So
2 days.
Base game?
Yeah.
Or episode 2?
no, just the base game, I suppose.
Oh.
Yeah. But I was thinking that I'd do that, and then I go into The Walking Dead, but now I feel like maybe I shouldn't.
Well, you should probably play episode 1 and 2,
Yeah?
considering it's the best part of Half-Life 2.
Okay. See, I don't know. I just bought Half-Life 2, and that's what I got. I'm going to play that for now. I'll make a decision later. So everybody that wants clarification, you don't got it.
Yeah.
It'll probably take you like 12 hours to beat both of them.
Like together?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You'll probably have like 2 streams on episode 1 and 2 streams on episode 2,
Okay.
I imagine.
All right.
Roughly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how long you streamed
Would it
for.
be
but-
one of those things where, like, okay, you play the base game Half-Life 2, and then you can come back and play 1 and 2, or should you go right into it? Like, maybe I play Half-Life 2, get to that point, then play some more Walking Dead, and then when I have a break, I do...
You had to wait originally,
Yeah.
so it's kind of up to you. But I would definitely play episode 1.
So you should ask these questions whenever you were figuring out what to do with Walking Dead. Because then you jump around on that too.
Only the one time we skipped a DLC thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
But I did have a vote on Twitch about it. So,
a vote.
we did a vote.
Eric, will you return to Kakarot at some point?
Oh, maybe. I know they're gonna be doing Dragon Ball Super stuff with Kakarot. Maybe that kind of game, like that kind of open world game, I think it's good for a couple of streams, but you don't want to spend like 20 on it. You know.
Yeah.
Granted, it's different for Breath of the Wild.
I was gonna
and
say.
for Final Fantasy VII. You know.
No rules apply to.
But I mean,
your
you know,
beloved.
playing a Dragon Ball game that retells the story of Dragon Ball is not something that I have to do in my life because I've literally done it 25 times, you know? So if I do get back to it, I think I just play on my own. But I think a fun stream would maybe do like the new stuff they have for Jedi Fallen Order, like the challenge modes and stuff.
There is some new stuff on that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a challenge mode. You also can you can get a new costume and saber color for the New Game Plus.
Is it a poncho?
No.
Those ponchos I never wore because I hated all of them.
In the base game, there is one moment where you see Cal in a costume that you can't get, you can't see, and people are like, oh man, I wish I could play as that costume.
Oh, you can get it now?
And now you can get it
cool.
along with its saber color. So
That's awesome.
Nice.
you can do that. And then also in the challenge mode, they've added some new enemies, i.e. that costume. You can fight that person. And then I think Cal's Master, you can fight him now too. So
Speaking of streaming Star Wars games, tomorrow.
Woo, tomorrow. Where's Plagueis at? Star Wars Plagueis. Is he here? We need you tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Playing Battlefront 2, baby.
Yes, there was the last update.
There he is. He's here.
Yes, please. Tomorrow.
The last update came, so we got to check out that new content.
Yeah.
Which, we probably
I want to do
won't
some
unlock
flight
any of
stuff
it, but-
tomorrow.
I want to
There's
do
no
some
new
more.
content for the flight stuff.
Yeah,
well,
I was gonna say I just want to do
still
more
want to. I like it.
more Ewok hunts.
There's no new content for Ewok Hunt
No,
either.
there is not.
It's still the best mode.
If we do Ewok Hunt and do some flight stuff, I'll do any of the other stuff. I don't care.
Yeah.
More
anyway,
Ewok hunts.
Season's long.
We will be playing Battlefront 2 tomorrow, and it's been a lot of fun to play that game, especially with some Wave Riders. So we'll be doing that. So either if you want to try to play with us or just watch tomorrow. I don't know when we're starting. Follow us on Twitter. You'll know.
Playing on PC.
The Rogue One map has Ewoks on it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Does it?
As if someone said.
The Scarif one?
I don't know.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Ackerman
Maybe
said
they
it.
stole them. I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah, you
they're
can play
slaves.
Ewoks on Scarif. That's fantastic. I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
It'll be great. Eric, I just did a poll to see what people thought.
Yeah, I see.
55%. It's pretty close, though.
Yeah,
Out of the people here that voted, which was not enough considering how many people are here right now.
Well, let me vote.
Why didn't you vote?
Oh, it ended. Damn it.
yeah.
Too late. But yeah, guys, Battlefront tomorrow. So make sure you guys are here for that. It's gonna be actually like a group stream, as opposed to like you just stare at my screen and then the 4 cameras.
No,
and it's
we'll have a
laggy.
switcher. You'll be able to see us all.
And it's laggy
hopefully.
and it's weird.
I think, right? I mean, does that mean one of us has to not play
What do you mean?
to do the switching, or
Yeah, I probably won't play.
you won't
Yeah,
play?
Rick said he
so
probably
fun.
wouldn't play.
Okay, all right. Well, what I'm most excited about is Ewok Hunt, because switching to that is hilarious.
It's true.
Yeah,
No,
Because if it's just Aaron and I'm an Ewok, then all you hear is me going,
yeah. Which
You don't get to see
in
it.
itself is pretty good.
yeah.
I have too much fun pushing chat buttons.
Yeah, I get you. So that's going to be fun.
Vermintide taught them not to taunt chat. Yeah, but you can't do shit to us in Battlefront. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. It's been a while since we played Battlefront, so should be good.
Who in the chat has watched or is planning to watch our new Star Wars RPG? Because that came out. I don't know if we've talked about that much on the podcast,
Yeah, I don't know if we had.
but that has been a lot of fun. Because
it's been
now
a
that,
blast.
especially that I'm way more comfortable with the D&D formula, it's just been tons of fun, especially playing with Rick as opposed to against Rick sometimes.
Yeah.
That's been fun as well.
yeah,
I realized, like, oh shit, yeah, you can do a lot with D&D, and Rick's probably just sitting here like, you fucking idiots. You can build your character like this. That's awesome. So, yeah, and if you haven't, go check it out. It takes place in the Clone Wars, and we are all in character as clones. It's really fun,
Yeah.
and fantastic.
It's
And the
great.
best is yet to come. We're gonna have that. Josh is working with us. He's one of our mods on Discord, and he brings a lot of fun to it. So.
Yes.
Where'd it go? I had my coaster right here.
yeah. He's a mod here on Twitch, and he also has his own Twitch streams where they have. I think it's every Sunday they do their own D&D story, which has been going on. So that's
got mine.
Josh 902.
Yes.
I don't have anything. I have something. I just found it on the floor.
That's funny.
Oh, it fell from right here. I found everything.
Gotcha. No, Calvin. No.
What?
That's a droid.
That's not
And
Reek.
it's not even the
R2.
one- It's not even the one we're looking for.
That's not Reek.
Jesus.
It's not the one we're looking for.
But yeah, if you guys haven't, check that out. It's been pretty fun.
Yeah.
We had that fun little like intro thing of it too to like kind of tease it a bit,
Yep.
and then I think the first episode went up, right? Or has
Yeah.
2 episodes gone up?
Yeah, the second episode's on early access, I believe.
Yeah, we
So that'll be up on Sunday for the second one.
look, sir.
And it just gets better. So we're going to be doing that while we put our regular D&D campaign on hold for the time being.
Yes.
Yes. And for people that might be intimidated by a role-playing game that you've never played one, or you've never played D&D or anything like it, it's pretty easy to follow along with, especially with the Roll20 program that we're using.
Yeah.
Because we have only filmed it thus far remotely, so it's very easy to follow along with. Josh is very good about making maps, and he even made like animated GIFs of what kind of weapons we're shooting and all that stuff. So it's been really cool.
Yeah. It has been good.
All right, well, we'll keep up with questions. Questions I need.
I wasn't sure if Rick was looking for him. I hadn't been.
I've got some people asking about the Steins Gate OVA and the movie. Mm-hmm. It's ultimately up to our editor because they know better than us.
Yeah.
From what I know, the OVA we will probably only watch if Steins Gate 0 wins the poll, and the movie I would imagine is the same. It's not canon, technically.
Yeah.
From what I understand, but it does take place after the series, so that one's a little iffy. But the OVA, I believe, is a no unless Steins Gate 0 wins the poll.
Alrighty.
All right. All the questions left now, Rick, are ones from today.
Okay. Let's see. Thoughts on the reported Scarface reboot being written by the Coen brothers? Did you guys see that?
I haven't
No.
seen the first Scarface.
Really?
Really? Okay. Yeah.
I haven't seen it all the way through.
Scarface is amazing, but to me it was never the movie that I'm like, you can't remake that. Like Back to the Future, you can't remake that.
No, yeah.
Scarface you can remake for me. So that's cool. And the Coen brothers, I mean, I never watched a Coen brother thing I didn't love. I mean, O Brother Warthog is one of my favorite movies of all time.
It's true.
So
It's a good movie.
excited. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Trying to figure out what this director has done. Call Me By Your Name
Okay.
is directing it. He directed that.
He directed that. The director.
Luca Guadagnino,
Yes.
I think. That's terrible pronunciation. That's his name. It's this guy.
Okay.
It's this guy, Aaron.
Luca
Guadagnino.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
Guadagnino.
And you saying it
Yeah.
slower doesn't help.
I've seen Scarface.
Well, I had to say it slow, otherwise I mispronounce it.
I've only seen it once. I can remember like a few scenes, but I don't remember too much about it, other than it dropped the F-bomb like every 2 seconds.
So I shouldn't watch that with the kids.
No.
little friend.
No.
Put
Definitely
him on
not.
Tanya.
Thank you, Chris Face.
But no, I didn't know that was a thing that was happening.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Video games and remakes are getting remade. 2020, year of the remake.
Did he? Never mind.
All right.
Never mind.
He did,
Sorry.
but it's okay.
Did he say? Okay.
And it makes sense because a lot of remakes are remade.
All right. I guess so.
Insane. Hey, Blind Wave, want to say thank you for your Clone Wars reactions. I got my little brother to watch it all with me in time for the new season, along with Rebels. At the end of the 3 to 4 week binge, he said he had a new appreciation and loved the characters I grew up with, so thanks for that.
Yep.
Without spoilers for Rick and Calvin, do you plan to watch season 7 before Rebels?
Yes, I would say we do, because that's going to be they would have a perspective
Yeah.
that literally no other Clone Wars fans would have if they did that.
That's true.
Because no one has done that.
Yeah.
Only people from now on will be able to do that, and at the very least, we'll be one of the few
We'll be the
reactors that
first.
have something like that. So I would
Yeah.
say, yeah, let's do that.
And this is the perfect timing, too, because we're really close.
Yeah.
And I don't think. Yeah, I think it'd be great.
I think it would be great.
I mean, there's a reason not to. So yeah.
I mean, there are, but I don't know if they're good enough reasons not to, as opposed to the pros and cons of doing it. So I'm going to say, yes, we do Clone Wars in its entirety.
Chronologically, like we've started.
Yes.
Does Rebels have a chronological order?
Yes.
Rebels is
episode
chronological
one
from one.
to episode last.
Yeah, there's no messing around with that one.
The Scott named Lewis asks, has any of you watched the latest episode of the Mandalorian Gallery Show on Disney Plus? Dave Filoni talks about Duel of Fates, its importance to Star Wars.
Nope.
I haven't and
haven't
then
watched
the next
any
day
of
I
them.
came and told all these guys about it, and they're like, well, why do we have to watch it now, Eric? You just said everything.
You told me about it.
I was like, I had to, because
The way you were describing it,
Yeah.
I'm like, well, should I even watch it now?
you still should. But I was like, yeah, man. It was like I went to church one Sunday, and I was impressed by the preacher, and I had to tell you the sermon. That's pretty much what it was. No, I mean, all of those things that Dave Filoni said at the end of that thing, I knew in my heart, but I'd never heard it said so well. So Yeah, it was awesome. And that Mandalorian gallery thing,
Yeah.
I love it, but sometimes I wish it was about the Mandalorian. Because it's mostly about what Star Wars means to this group of directors, what Dave Filoni has brought to these people, what Jon Favreau's technology has done. But there's very rarely they're actually like talking about the Mandalorian. And I don't want to make that sound like I'm complaining because I'm loving what we're getting, but I also would like to like, what was it like puppeting Baby Yoda? You know, they haven't even said Baby Yoda yet. But granted, we're only 2 episodes in. I think they're doing one for each episode of Mandalorian, so I think there's going to be 8. But
Well, yeah, you didn't see him.
Nice.
yeah,
Wait, they did 1 episode, and that's all the stuff that you told me about was from the first episode?
no, there's the first 2 episodes. The thing I told you about was episode 2.
Okay, that's unrelated to anything in there. And
It's completely unrelated. That's what I'm saying. It's more about Star Wars. It's more about
Ridiculous.
what George Lucas did for the industry, for specifically these directors, these 6 directors that worked on the first season, and you know how they came into it, what the relationship with Star Wars used to be, you know,
So
was
you're,
like.
you're saying that they're using a clickbait title and holding off to get you to give you what you want? It's despicable.
I would say yes and thank you.
I have to watch it. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll put it
yeah.
on this evening.
Because like everybody's like, yeah, Eric's right, but I don't care because it's good, you know. And I'm sure, like the first episode, they had like a round table discussion with the directors. The second episode, there was a round table of like conceptual artists and visual effects people, and then I'm sure we'll get into more of that stuff later. So, but if you have Disney Plus, you can watch the first 2 episodes right now, and Agent Carter, and watch our reactions to it if you haven't seen it.
Thaddeus J. Spider asks, do you think Mailbag will come back, or is it too risky to take stuff from around the world?
We've talked about it. Mailbag will come back, but we are just trying to play it safe, where right now we have Mailbag at our studio, and it is itself being quarantined before we do anything with it. So
Yeah.
that's probably what we're going to plan to do. Once it does get back on track, we'll just cycle it.
If you're looking for things that haven't came back yet, it's either in the process of figuring out what we want to do with it, or how we would film it, or what changes we need to be made.
Yeah.
So eventually, I'm sure everything will come back.
Yep.
It's just a matter of
Eventually.
when and how.
It's the same thing with movie commentaries and reactions. Those are still on hold for now.
Yeah.
I saw it earlier, but I can't find it again. But they were asking if we had seen the trailer for the new Paper Mario game.
Oh,
Nope.
no.
It's Paper Mario Origami, I think is what it's called, which is a tremendous name.
Paper Mario was a game that
The Origami
I
King.
never owned. I only rented it. So I've started playing that game like 12 times, but never finished.
Nice. This looks like a good one. Mario's got like 1,000 folded arms that are super stretchy and can go do puzzle things.
Whoa, okay.
Oh, neat.
Like Doctor Strange? Like 1,000
They're like
arms?
paper spring
I was thinking
arms,
more
where they
like,
like telescope.
Reed Richards.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Just saying that one
Yeah, I
time.
haven't-
Doctor Strange like,
I haven't seen that, and I haven't seen the. I know from Calvin that there's an Unreal Engine 5
Yeah.
tech demo thing. I haven't
Which-
seen that yet either.
It's incredible. Like,
I saw.
I don't know if it's like reaction worthy.
Yeah. I saw Unreal.
It's amazing to see though.
The people that make that, they are releasing it to developers, and you actually don't owe them anything until your game makes its first $1 million.
That's how it's always worked.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
There's a guy that makes Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time levels in Unreal 4. Like, it just as a hobby. So you just go to YouTube, put in Legend of Zelda Unreal 4 engine, and he's just recreating the game in Unreal 4, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Now you can do it in
Fantastic.
5.
Yeah. Huh?
Now you can do it in 5.
Now he has to scrap all his work, I guess. Yeah.
Rick, did you read One of a Kind? Would y'all want to do a battle royale between everyone's characters in D&D? Maybe as like a test from a god, for a boon from the god, you know?
Oh, like we have to fight each other?
If so, which of you do you think would win? Like, who would win if it was like, what? Elor, Thane, Volcom, and Torque.
I think Thane would take himself out at some point
Take himself
with
out?
his rolls. Yes.
He would throw a touchdown pass with his
Yeah.
warhammer and run and charge
Yeah.
you and hit himself in the back of the head.
If it was Volcom from like 4 sessions ago, I think I could take him. But now you just upgraded to Batman, and I'm a short dwarf. I don't know if I can catch you. And then Aaron is so unpredictable with his transformations. I think I'd be okay with Aaron in an open field. But he does that spider shit where he gets in the ceiling, comes down at you, and I'm scared.
Grabs you and then drops you.
So
Fuck that.
I have to meet him in an open field, Ned.
Yeah, but what if I just turn into a bear?
I can take on bears.
Can you?
Yeah.
Alligator?
I'm a barbarian totem guy, and the thing that I based with was a bear, so I'm not afraid.
It'd be interesting.
That'd be
I don't
fun.
know. I think I'd put up a fight.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd win. What might happen is, like in a free for all in Smash Brothers, where
Yeah.
like, all right, well, fucking, we got to take out that
Sure.
guy, and then that way I can win. You know?
I think
Yeah.
what would happen ultimately is we would get really pissed off at Rick because he made a decision that one of us agreed with and the other didn't.
Yeah, the thing is, like, D&D is designed for players to work together.
Exactly.
It's designed against players fighting each other.
Yeah.
So I'd have to make up some sort of special rule set to make that work. So unlikely.
I'm taking back all my good berries. None of you guys getting those.
That one fight, Calvin, you just kept getting hit and eating good berries.
Well, it was me and Shane, Thane. Like, he would get downed, and I would give him a good berry, and then I would get hit and get downed, and he would be up, and he would give me a good berry, and then he would get downed. Happened like 4 times.
Fantastic.
I'm just saying.
We didn't die.
I was hoping like,
And I used my potion and my lay on hand things.
I think in a free for all, like hopefully I turn into the right animals at the right times.
Yeah.
You know, may I turn into a rat and just bite you to death.
I don't know.
One hit point at a time. While you're fighting someone else. You know? I don't know.
Yeah, our torchbearer team will return.
Eventually. It was fun. I enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm. I have too much invested in that to just let it go away, you know?
And for people that might be intimidated, like I don't know D&D, just watch from the beginning, you'll enjoy it. And if you don't watch anything, definitely check out the physical challenges in that series because you could just watch that for fun.
Yeah.
All right. I have a feeling I have a lot of squats, so I better get to bits and donations.
There was one question in here that I don't know who said it, but Aaron, apparently all the CW shows for next year are going to be delayed until 2021. So they usually come back like in October or so for television season, but they will be like January. So that is a bummer, but that just means summer will be longer for
Yes.
us.
That's not how it works.
With
Our summer schedule will be more free anyway. There's one television studio that's not putting their stuff out, so the whole calendar year changes.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's going to be really weird when things like that are being made after this start coming out because, like,
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks to make the comparison, but when 9/11 happened, things were different in media and just when you were traveling.
Yep.
I feel like it's going to be the exact same thing. Things are going to be way different from now
Yep.
on. So it's going to be like interesting slash like not sad but weird to see that.
Ooh. The poll finished
Yep.
with a strong lead. Torque is the winner,
Fully torqued.
followed by Volcom at 21%, and Elor at 13%, and Thane at 11%.
I would lose to Volcom? That puny little thing?
No, you kill Vulcan, but the thing inside of him will eat you.
Okay, maybe
And if
that.
you kill that one, then
I
the
don't
other
know.
thing
If that's
inside
the case,
you-
then I win every time.
I don't know what's going on with that kind of stuff or nothing, but I'm just saying. I was almost in the bottom.
Almost.
I feel like I
You got one more vote
got all
than
these
Shane.
cool abilities. that I
To
can
be
use.
fair, Titans Beast Boy has not been very impressive so far.
I'm better than
Yeah,
Titans
that's-
Beast
that's a
Boy
strong
Bulls.
point there.
Okay, Rick, how many squats are you gonna have to do?
All those Titan fans out there.
And the real question is, what
Rub their
clone
hands
would
together.
win?
Get your squat stuff ready. I'll go through and read all these things, Rick, while you're doing
right.
your hundreds of squats or whatever
All
you
right.
gotta do.
I saw Star Wars Plagueis being like, after we said about Battlefront, he's like, I kind of regret all the squats I gave Rick.
And he's not playing. It's okay.
Yeah, he'll be able to sit peacefully in his chair and let his thighs ache. Although his thighs probably don't ache a whole lot anymore.
We'll go through and see what kind of bit stuff we have said here. Rick, did you figure out your thing
I'm
yet?
counting them.
He's
Reverie in the dark.
Eric, you said there's more cake?
There's one more.
Yeah, it's after your fats now, right?
I can literally bring a bunch tomorrow, too.
That's pretty good.
I would definitely be down for that.
We're playing Battlefront tomorrow,
Yeah.
starting 3 p.m. Eastern time. So by the same time the stream started, we'll be starting then.
But tomorrow.
All right, I counted 70, but I think Aaron might have more exercises in total than I do, and Eric's
Wait.
close because of his
Why?
birthday.
Why me?
Me too.
You for Dark Souls and Eric for his birthday.
Yeah,
was
I'm
gonna
not playing
say,
Dark Souls.
How many do I have to do?
You didn't redeem them.
Well, I counted mine.
Okay.
Damn it.
I have 70 squats, but I also have push-ups and sit-ups. Let's see. Eric has 10 squats from Franklin Low. I guess that's it.
Oh, all right. We'll get
Nice.
started.
Aaron,
Rick,
on the
Eric,
other
put
hand,
your pants on.
Rick, they think that I'm taunting them by saying no slaps. So they gave me more shit. This is your fault. You should have to do mine. This one says, Aaron, no slaps? That's outrageous. Aaron, for not being able to be smacked. All right,
So funny.
what did I say, 70?
70 squats and push-ups and sit-ups.
Not the right pants.
3,
I got the stretchy pants on.
4,
Stretchy pants.
Didn't help. I carried all this
5.
equipment up again.
Yeah, that probably didn't
6.
help.
Yeah.
Damn it, I have 60 squats.
Yeah, you got a couple.
All right, chat. Well, while they're doing that, we're going to rapid fire some questions. What do you got?
No, we're not. We're going to say Aaron Spencer has resubscribed for 8 months.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Aaron.
Garrick Loran has resubscribed for 33 months.
Thank you, Garrick Loran.
Thank you.
Thank you for the support.
Clankzilla has resubscribed for 18 months.
Ooh,
Thank you,
18
Mike.
months.
Castle Doom
Thank you,
12
Cos.
has resubscribed for 4 months, saying 4 months and counting. Well, I
Thank
think
you.
it's Castle Doom, but it's Casual Doom.
They probably didn't get
So.
Castle Doom.
Franklin Lowe gifted a sub.
Thank you, Franklin Lowe.
BP Fletcher has subscribed for 12 months. Let's go!
Thank you.
Crimson 510G cheered 100 bits saying, can't wait to see what won. I hope Promised Neverland. Well, good hopes.
Yep.
High hopes.
Good luck.
Chosen One Jason resubscribed for 16 months.
Thank you, Jason.
Patrick Bro cheered 100 bits.
Patrick, thank you.
Night Owl Lenny cheered 100 bits.
Thank
Show
you.
Love 100. Love you guys. Happy Thursday. Hope you're staying safe and healthy. Love sign. I imagine some of those are emotes, but yeah, I think so. Lenny, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ryan Whittleson has resubscribed 20 months on a 20-month streak.
Nice.
20
Thank you,
months,
Ryan.
baby.
Baby.
Calder Robin resubscribed for 11 months. Magnitude voice. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. What's a magnitude voice?
It's from Community. You wouldn't get it.
I would not. Insayon 8? I think it's like
Insayon.
Saiyan. Has resubscribed for 4 months. I missed last week's stream, but ironically,
Aw.
my subscription ended on my birthday on the 9th. Here's to 4 months.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Franklin Lowe gifted another sub.
Thank
time
you,
to Pyroverse.
Franklin Lowe. Very generous.
Dark Saint Discord resubscribed for 6 months on a 3-month streak. Heads up, GTA 5 is free on Epic Games Store.
What? Dang.
I should get.
I already own it.
Well, get it again.
Thank you.
Jock XD resubscribed for 8 months on an 8-month streak.
Thank you, Jacques.
Hilding 200 bits saying, "Hey guys, sorry
Weekly
for
loving.
missing last week's podcast. I am sadly missing it this week too,
Aw.
thanks to Eurovision.
Eurovision is going on.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know what that is.
I got 30 sit-ups.
It's like
You got it,
the
Rick?
Olympics for dance
The Olympics for dance.
and music and shit.
Okay.
It's
It's
cool.
If it's British, I trust Calvin.
it's European.
Patrick Bro cheered 1,000 bits saying, "Good to see everything slowly getting back to normal."
Gotcha.
Top Screen cheered 100 bits.
I said music.
Thank you, Top Screen.
D. Frank has resubscribed 4 months on a 3-month streak. Hey guys, been following you since 2017, but started Discord and Twitch early last year. Love your content. Thanks for keeping me sane through these weird times.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tafunda Man has resubscribed for 2 months. Cameron has resubscribed for 6 months on a 2-month streak.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tarayan has resubscribed for 7 months.
Terrain.
Young Ninja has resubscribed for 3 months. Was so hyped for the podcast, I had to sub again. Blind Wave Dad. Blind Wave
Hell
me.
yeah.
Thank you.
Gorgon Fish resubscribed for 14 months, saying woo.
Thank you.
Yankee Brit has resubscribed for 6 months.
Thank you.
Good as Gold has resubscribed for 2 months. Akasan with the raid previously. Thank you, Akasan.
Thank you, Akasan.
Akasan plays. I knew he used to stream over on YouTube. I don't know he had a Twitch.
He's a Twitch.
So, yeah.
Yeah, he's been doing Animal Crossing lately, I believe.
Oh, yeah? Neat.
Alrighty. So you can see some Animal Crossing. I think he was doing Final Fantasy 7 Remake today, though. So
Oh, okay.
you can see more of that over there, I'm sure. But
I
don't know
can't
when
keep
the
up
stream
with
comes out.
all of it. So much stuff to keep up
Stuff
with.
everywhere. Called Robin with 1,000 bits.
Thank you, Called
I
Robin.
haven't caught the podcast live for 6 weeks, so here's all the bits I have. Well, thank you, Called Robin.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
60 push-ups. This one might take me a while.
Tintin Who cheered 500 bits.
Thank you,
Cupcake?
Tintin.
Chris Fizz cheered 100 bits. Look at that hair, Aaron. Damn, love it. Have some bits. That was
It
that's
really
what it
does
said.
look good.
I didn't make that up.
No, I believe it.
It says that.
Sure.
Believing it.
You doing good, Rick? Do you want to take a break?
What?
You want to take a break?
That is his break.
Oh, you haven't done any yet? Oh, I thought you were been doing push-ups.
Now he's doing sit-ups.
No, I did sit-ups and squats.
Oh, okay. Well, Brandon Telford gifted a sub. So thank you
you.
so much for the gifted sub.
Thank you.
Mind Pretzel has subscribed for the first time with Prime.
Thank you. Mine
Deadly
pretzel.
Boom has resubscribed 4 months on a 2-month streak.
Nice. Thank you.
David tipped $5. Dear Blindwave, I'm sending a big ass hello from the Czech Republic. You guys are fucking awesome. I'm looking to seeing your new reactions. Take care and have a great day. P.S. If I may recommend, try Banshee, but you probably already have heard about it 100 times.
Nope. Sending a flat ass high back.
What?
I'm using a cable strip for a hairband.
That works.
It works.
Eddie has resubscribed for 3 months.
Thank you, Eddie.
Watermelon Commando has resubscribed for 13 months.
Thank you.
Watermelon
And
Commando.
Amoeba has resubscribed for 27 months. I'm sure I said that right.
Yep.
Grayson DX has resubscribed for 17 months. Much love, guys. Stay safe.
You too, Grayson.
Rob has resubscribed for 10 months. Rick will pay in slaps for this someday.
Someday. Not today.
Crimson cheered 100 bits. This is for Rick. Rick, do you remember wrestler from TNA? His name was Crimson. That's where I got my name from.
I do not.
He does not.
Huh.
Really bad gamer. Cal, did you make an alternate account?
No, but I've laughed at his name several times. And
Has
he's
he
always in
subscribed?
chat like, what do you... you read my name and laughed. Like, what's so funny about my name?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Resubscribed for 12 months. Thank you, really bad gamer. Brandon Telford cheered 500 bits. Cheer, 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 cheer. Hope you're all well from Ayr, Scotland.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ayr. Yeah, oh, it's starting to make more sense. Do you remember the Luck of the Irish Disney like basketball movie? And like he had to fight a leprechaun.
I do.
And
I
he's
remember.
like, you'll have to go back to Lake Erie. And like he beats him, whatever, and all this stuff. He's like, it's called Ayr. Like he says like something like that, like Ayr or whatever. Like, no, my dad's from Cleveland, you know, and he sends this leprechaun to Lake Erie, not back to like Scotland, wherever this guy's from, or whatever. I think that's what's a reference to.
Okay.
Is Ayr, not
All right.
Erie.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Kindocade remembers.
You just said, oh, that makes sense, and then said something to me that makes no sense.
C Double has resubscribed for 4 months. This is 1 month less than I spent in prison. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you.
All right, C
Happy you're
Awesome.
out.
C Double. PvP Boss Matt has resubscribed for 5 months on a 5-month streak.
Thank you.
And he cheered 400 bits.
Thank you.
And he gifted 3 subs.
Yes.
Thank you, PvP Boss Matt.
Very generous. Thank you for the support.
Wildcard Gamers subscribed for the first time.
Wild card.
Captain Fishlip has resubscribed for 13 months. Do you guys plan to eventually get back to Black Mirror? Yeah, I mean, it wasn't something that we didn't like or anything.
No, it's just something that we used to fill
trying
gaps.
to put it into places when we didn't have anything to do.
But those places almost never exist.
Yeah,
Because our schedule is chaotic, and then whenever we're planning to have time, the world ends.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll probably come back at some point here.
Yeah, it will.
Night Owl Lenny cheered 100 bits. Gratis I
Oh, boy.
Forskot pa Fodensdagen, Eric.
Huh. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Hi, sir.
Early happy birthday in Sweden. Please try to read it. LMAO. Was I supposed to read that? Or was Eric supposed to read that?
You. It's better.
I was better.
My birthday is better now.
All right. Well, I'm sure I got that right. J.R. Lorenzo cheered
Wendy's just
300
laughing.
bits.
Sorry. Go ahead.
They're laughing at me. My ears. Well, I'm sorry. J.R. Lorenzo cheered 500 bits. Thank you, J.R. Big Fat Gooner cheered 100 bits. Gotta fly, guys, but great potty as always.
Thank you.
Hope you guys react to THPS Remaster and Ghost of Tsushima videos from this week. But if not, be sure to check them out. Stay safe. I did hear that there was a Sony thing going on, and Ghost of Tsushima was going to have like a big 20-minute segment of it or something.
Yep.
So I don't know when that started, or if it already started, or it was supposed to be today.
Gotcha.
DT cheered 10 bits.
Thank
You
you.
guys got to watch the new Sony State of Play video.
Yeah.
I guess it's already out for Ghost of Tsushima. I think that's how you say it. It is absolutely incredible. My most anticipated game.
Gotcha. Awesome. It's exciting.
Gondar 2 has resubscribed for 23 months.
Thank you, Gondar.
Crusader has resubscribed for 15 months.
Crusader.
Guinea Wayne has subscribed for the first time.
Is that a question?
Guenni. Crusader, cheered 100 bits. Rick, Berserk might have lost another poll, but I'm making you something that will cheer you up on that front.
He needs it right now.
Is it sit-ups?
A sit-up machine?
He's making you
This does it for you.
It just does it for you.
Oh, I got 30 more push-ups.
Oh, no.
Franklin Lowe cheered 100 bits. Calvin joining Attack on Titan Season 4.
I don't know.
J.R. Lorenzo cheered 50 bits with a heart. J.R. Lorenzo cheered 50 bits. Question, if you guys could meet any actor from any TV show or movie you've reacted to, who would it be?
I never skip leg day. I skip all the arm days.
An actor from any TV show or movie that we've reacted to?
What are we choosing them for?
I'm going to say Zach McGowan because he can give me some lowdown on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Black Sails.
Deborah Ann Wall.
Two of my favorite ones. Yeah, that's good too.
Who?
Deborah Ann Wall. Karen from Daredevil.
What are we choosing them for?
That would be good.
Any actor or whatever that from TV shows or movies that you would want to meet?
This hard actor of
Be hard for you, Rick.
Okabe.
Oh, yeah. I got
Yeah.
it. So good.
Okabe.
Yeah.
It is Okabe.
Every time you say it, in my head, I'm always like, Okabe. It's like when you say Naruto.
Naruto.
Did you have anyone, Calvin?
Thank you.
I don't know. Like maybe Ian McKellen or Patrick Stewart, maybe David Tennant. I don't know.
Have we reacted to anything with Patrick Stewart or Ian McKellen in it?
Hey, commentary.
Does that count? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't. Oh, okay, that works.
I mean, you reacted.
I guess.
Yeah.
And then Mal Chrono has resubscribed. No, subscribed for the first time.
Thank you.
So thank you, Mal Chrono. And that looks like all of... Yeah, it looks like all of that. Redemption-wise, I need to look at, because I got to do... Did you already check off all your stuff yet, Rick?
Alan Rickman would be good too.
All right, I'm going to do my 60 squats. I don't know.
60.
And Christopher Lee, yeah.
60. All right, everybody. Rapid question time as the squats happen. Let me see those questions. Me and Calvin are going to answer them as fast as possible.
Have any of you
watched
watched Lost?
Yes. Really hope you guys see a react it one day. Maybe one time. It'll happen. It could happen. We'll see. Next question.
Boogle said he had another 10.
Oh, okay. Google also said this is mainly because of the children, Aaron. This is why you're getting his squats.
How's Shane?
Shane's good. He's really good. We talked with him yesterday for like an hour. It was great.
Star Wars Plagueis asked, Yub or Nub?
Yes, I have seen the Office reunion on John Krasinski's YouTube. It was amazing.
Do you like hats? Yes.
I don't. Dub or sub? My dad is stronger than your dad. Shane's good. How you doing? I'm going good. Shane did get homemade cookies just this week. So, Jancy made some.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that we're on Stephen Amell's YouTube? Well, he does follow us on his YouTube, yes. What about meeting Chloe Bennett? I can ask Sal McGowan.
That's true. Have you guys heard of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Indeed, we have.
Ass or tits? updates. When will new reactions start? Whenever we can. Dark or light side? I like dark mode on most applications. It's easy on my eyes. God of War, Eric? Yeah, sure, that'd be fun. How's the weather? It was supposed to storm, but it's not too bad. Will Genlock be on an animation poll? As of right now, no. That's halfway, Aaron.
Eric, have you watched Buffy yet?
I haven't watched Buffy. Next Obi vlog is not planned. Any more movie reactions for anime? Whenever we get those back up, we'll try
Favorite
something like
soup?
that. Mass Effect would be fun. Favorite soup? I like chicken tortilla on rice.
Ooh.
Chicken or egg? A circle has no beginning.
Does Calvin get to ask or answer questions?
I was just trying to go as fast as I could.
Favorite fruit is pineapple.
Alternate.
Zoom or Godspeed Zoom? New Mortal Kombat trailer? Haven't seen it. Top
Have
or
you guys
bottom?
seen Karen
Yes.
Gillan is headed to a Pirates of the Caribbean reboot? Yes,
Ooh,
I
did
have
see
heard about that.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Karen Gillan, Pirates of the Caribbean reboot.
I heard it. I don't know anything about it.
Yep.
What's the meaning of life? Define your own
42.
purpose. Rank the Westworld seasons. 1, 3, 2,
Yeah, 1, 3, 2.
maybe. I don't know. Sex or cupcake? Better than sex cupcake.
Ah.
Ohio or Florida? Just kidding, Alabama.
Favorite number on the electric fan? 3.
All right, I think that's it.
My Hero Season 4 wasn't a poll.
Yeah.
No, I got 10 more push-ups.
I gotta do
All right, 10 more sit-ups.
Aaron's got push-ups.
Who is the one true God? That is for you to decide. All
Chance
right,
of reaction
America,
to
baby.
Yellowstone? I don't know. I only just saw that that what's his name was in it. Fuck. The crazy old guy's son.
When Last of Us 2 comes out, who will stream it? Undecided, but we all want to, probably.
Yeah.
Will we
The
react
answer
to
was
Hannibal?
Bebo.
No, maybe one day. You never know. The answer is, well, if the question is, will you react to this? The answer is always maybe.
Should I give Aaron more squats? Yes.
Until he finishes, but if he finishes before you give him more, then it won't count.
Gummy bears or gummy worms? Gummy bears.
Yes.
I like to cut them apart and make new ones.
Oh, the new heave-ho mode, now that you're back in the wave cave? We'll have to do that soon. Not tomorrow, because it's Battlefront, but maybe.
Mineta or Daru? Ooh, good question. Daru.
How much spaghetti can you eat?
How big of a pot do you have?
How much can they make? Rick, you've been checking these off.
I did mine.
More squats have been
There's
redeemed.
so many more on here for you. What
Fresh.
are you talking about?
We did a trailer for the Mario Maker update.
Will Berserk
I haven't
ever win a
played it yet.
poll?
You still have a push-up there.
Maybe it could.
That was too late. I already finished.
No, you didn't. You just now finished. It's from a
Oh.
minute ago.
All right, Calvin, you just ask questions and I'll answer. All right.
Okabe or Erwin?
Eowyn.
I don't know if I can do 10 more.
Eowyn, like from Lord of the Rings?
No, Erwin.
Oh,
From Attack on
Erwin.
Titan. I would do Okabe.
Okay.
How long are you guys streaming tomorrow? For 2 hours, I
As
believe.
long as possible. Maybe
Yeah.
longer. Maybe.
I mean,
but-
depending on how many
Yeah.
Ewok hunts we do
Yep.
until the end of time.
Yep.
Excited for the Avatar Netflix series. Yeah, that's how excited he is.
Yeah. As long as the music's there.
Erwin or Eowyn?
Eowyn.
Eowyn.
I am no man.
Ever played Magicka?
I have.
Yeah, I have as well.
Nope.
Can I have Eric's dog? No.
No.
Me first. Favorite doctor? Ooh.
12.
Capaldi, then Tennant. Deku or Tanjiro?
Deku.
Deku.
How'd the thick of it do on the poll? I don't know what that is. Can
Not
I have
well.
Eric? No. Blue or red? Blue. Good, Eric. Eric, Legends of the Hidden Temple has a board game.
That's awesome. Omek is voiced by the same guy that does the Clone Troopers and Clone Wars. Did
Oh,
you know
yeah?
that?
Nice. John Silver or Charles Vane? Silver.
Silver.
Democrat or Republican?
Dim. Mostly.
Dependent?
Depends on.
Vegeta or Piccolo?
All right, I'm done with no more.
Really?
I'm done.
Depends on what version.
I did.
Can't decide.
Yeah, that's a brain burner.
Well, break out
Favorite
the
game?
Remember the next time
Zelda.
you make a riddle.
All of them. Hit Hunt.
Hint Hunt. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Maybe refresh.
Dokes or Dexter? Ooh.
Oh, Dokes, baby.
Yeah.
Surprise,
gotta be.
motherfucker.
All right.
You fucking creep.
We're
Sorry.
all done.
Dark Saber or
I
Inquisitor
look forward to
Saber?
next podcast when all the exercises go to Eric and Calvin. Right, Rick?
What?
As I look forward to the next podcast when all the exercises go to Eric and Calvin.
Exactly.
Eric,
Dark
Ozarks
Saber.
or the boys?
Huh?
Ozark or the boys?
I'm ending this.
The boys.
All right, guys.
And the Dark Saber.
That's it. We'll see you guys next time. See you tomorrow, actually. 3 o'clock Eastern time.
Bye.